Hello, we're doing a health check. Hello, we're doing a health check. I'm gonna say it a third time. Hello, we're doing a health check. Just for about 15 seconds before I get into it, just to make sure I can catch everything that's going on. Also, this is not really usually the time I would be streaming, but it's the only time I have fitting right now. So, I might do something later on because I have things planned, but until then, let's just get into it. I can't hit quick play because, well, I can't. And I will be going out of the game here and there to switch characters because we only have 4 character slots in this current update, but nothing much to it. I'm just doing Harbinger runs. I'm looking at my randomized thing, so ill-fated, well, we want to do character exclusive here because that's the whole point. And I also removed all my modded events. I have to remember to do that for my Nuzlocke challenge when I record again, but hey there, yes, thank you. And let me see here. That is... I should just pull this up for myself. Again, I'm pseudo-randomizing other things that I have, but... Yogothag is where we are at. And I should probably remind myself to put timestamps, but Yogothag ill-fated. And let's go. So, again, not really a stress... I think I've said stress test somewhere else, but oh, I didn't mean to do this, but... It's too late now, so if we get Kana, so be it. Whoops. It was a little too early. I'm just gonna take it in, Yep, and I'd like to say hello to anyone watching, or anyone in the future who's watching, because, yeah, nothing too fancy here. Takashi-san, Charisma, Light, Knowledge, Second Mystery, Strength. So I should have built into Knowledge. I mean, Strength isn't a bad one, regardless of Lighthouse checks, in my opinion, but... gotta remember what we're doing. So, again, to remind everyone, I am just doing custom characters on Harbinger. That's pretty much all it is. So, more of a chill stream, and if anything else, to test some certain things, because this week is going to be somewhat different. So, yeah, this is just going to be normal chill runs, no Nuzlocke anything, so I'm kind of not relaxing, but if nothing else, maybe this helps me think of things to do in the Nuzlocke challenge. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just gonna... I mean, I haven't done anything but Nuzlocke runs, so I've taken a break. I didn't even get a chance to do casual runs outside. Festival, Flood, Scissors, Botanist, Painting. And if anyone learns anything, either now or in the future, then, well, here we are. Botanist, I think we do Botanist first. Do we do Botanist first? You know what? I'm going to do a scissors play. Again, at least testing out things. Granted, it's not going to be the same because I'm using a custom character, but the strategies can more or less... I mean, you can also logically reason out things that certain characters can and can't do based on what you do with other characters. But still, double bow, by the way. It's good to keep this in mind. So, oh, we're ill-fated. That's right. I'm always going to forget that here and there anyway. Sometimes I will remember it, but remembering it throughout the whole ill-fated run, that's something I need to get going. To remembering, sorry. Along with speaking well. But if I choose to speak well, it's easier to focus on speaking well and then lose focus in game. So, yeah, custom, if we're no, it's just a random bunch of custom characters that I found, that I haven't been playing with. Pretty much anything that I think I've missed, aside from I think I left out a few, but not because of any personal opinion or anything like that. Maybe I may have forgotten some. So pretty much between my last custom character video, do I want to brace here? Between my last custom character video and this video, or this stream, is when I just picked a bunch of custom characters, so I think I have like around 12, including Puppet and I forgot her name. The 2 that are given to you with World of Horror, because I just felt it was fair. I didn't do any challenge. I should really do a challenge with them, but I haven't, so I felt like it was necessary. Do I just want to keep doing? Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing this. But the short answer, yes, it's pseudo-random, because I just picked any up from the Discord community that I haven't played yet. I've already played Chonky and other stuff, and also disregarding any modded character made by someone who didn't want their stuff used, so yeah, that's that. I was supposed to take stamina damage. Also, again, to remind myself, if I didn't say it already, I kind of showed it off at the beginning of the stream, but in this run, I'm not using any modded events either, which, again, doesn't help me practice Nuzlocke stuff, but, yeah. Do I want to take this? I don't want to take this, do I? I don't want to take this. And moving on. This is all for scissors, or, actually, no, we're in Timeline B, so I can't get her scissors. I don't know why I'm saying that. I kind of had it in the back of my mind as I was already looking at double bow, but the 3 bows after this are not guaranteed. If it's 5 bows, then I've made a correct decision. Otherwise, if nothing else, we know what the ritual is for this run. So yeah, that's the positive. But I was really looking for Timeline A so I could pick up the scissors. Didn't happen. Also, this stream, as I smack my lips into the mic, I'm getting things fixed during the week, and this week might be, I guess a little, for anyone watching now, I'm going to be... the plan is to put out more videos after the World of War videos, so World of War videos will come out around the same time they've been coming out, but I plan to put 2 more games on top of that, and another one I think is a demo, but another 2 series is something... Painting or festival? Painting or festival? Yeah. Oh yeah, introducing custom characters. I mean, depending on what your definition of introducing, I'm just trying to play them at least once, but I don't know how long that'll take, considering how long I can take during a run. But I don't want to rush it too much, because I feel that's a bit disingenuous. I guess I'm taking botanist. No, I'm taking painting now. So yeah, yeah. Introducing in terms of lore, but yeah. I mean, it's all there, and it's not really. I mean, not theoretically. When you're looking at all the characters, even the base characters, it's not like they have. All of their intros are pretty much a one-liner, and for that case, I should just stop on the character selection screen for a moment. But really, that's all you see is what you get, unless they are obviously characters from other IPs, which, I mean, I was deciding whether or not I wanted to use characters like that, but I felt like it wouldn't be fair to the modders, so if anything happens, anything happens. I mean, nah, I won't say what I was gonna say. But, yeah. So, yeah, as we continue onward, I guess knowledge strength here. We'll take our light source and move on. But yeah, character introductions. I mean, I do look over the characters. I kind of look into their files. Not as many this time, but usually I would if there's something out of place. But for everyone but Puppet Chan and the fortune teller, I can't remember. Basically everyone but those 2 base characters, I have. I'm planning not to touch, even if they have something weird like 89 strength, but I don't think I want to fight this boss, so unfortunately I'm going to leave you behind, Amy. Also for the sake of on your own. Knowledge? No, that's right, we're ill-fated. I keep forgetting that. Among other things I've forgotten in recent videos in the past 2 weeks. Yeah. If it isn't already apparent, and I didn't already say so, I feel like I have, as we lose Bath. Most of your debts on Harbinger will likely be... well, if you don't remember a lot of things about World of Horror in general, you will fail a lot more often. You can look... I have over 100 videos, probably 200, or even more, showing that when I forget things, that usually ends up in me dying at least 50 to 75% of the time, in my opinion. I haven't actually looked at any data, that's just what I believe. Also, if my Quick Play and Chill series doesn't mean anything, and the short version of my Quick Play and Chill series is, my win rate is about 25 to 35%. I also forgot to count that much. Also, we're taking Ryoko, but yeah. So yeah, nothing too fancy for this stream. However, yeah, I'm planning not to rush things. And I guess I could try... No, I'm not going to say that. But let's see what we get here. Well, I mean, we get to do this, right? For 2 stamina, that's not bad. Things like this, for some reason, I mean, you'd think that forgetting things like, or not remembering things like battle strategies are something that I would forget more often than events. Like here, I know helping the dog is, excuse me, I forgot what check. I want to say charisma for some reason. Maybe strength, but I lose stamina if I fail. Otherwise, don't risk it is a reason loss guaranteed. And yeah, I'm not ill-fated. I'm slapping my own forehead in real life. But even with that, if we survive here, I mean, that said, not a lot of characters have like this high of strength and knowledge. I know I'm on ill-fated, but still, most characters only start with like 5 of every stat, aside from their specialized stat. And some characters like Aiko are therefore much more efficient because Aiko also has her innate passive speed buff in encounters for offensive actions. But stacked on top of her okay strength and high dexterity, yeah. So what do I want to do here? I think I want to just try to look for that. I mean, my Doom is quite low, so I could do this. Yeah, I could do this. So 2, this would be a 6 Doom encounter. So yeah, I'm willing to do this. Unfortunately, you can't save special actions right now, so I'm inputting all of this manually. Because I made that mistake before. I think every mistake you can think of in World of Horror, I've made it at least to some degree. But I want to just say straight out that I probably made it. Did I attack? Well, let's find out. We did. Okay, good. I'm probably going to equip that Spiral Hood unless my perception absolutely tanks to the ground, which it doesn't, so yeah, we're equipping it. I haven't sold the library notes either, but I don't feel... Oh, that's right, we don't have any bath. Flood or Botanist? I've done this to myself. I don't want to take Flood last, though. I mean, I technically could. Excuse me. I'm gonna try a thing. If I die, so be it. Because I have to investigate the school once, and this encounter is stamina. That much I know. Things like that, I would say those are easier things to know, but again, knowing every single... At least 60 plus events is not impossible. In fact, I would wager a lot of people can do it. It's just not something that I can do reliably. So... Actually, if I save it, what happens here? Oh, that nothing happens. But... yeah, we're gonna save that for now. I mean, this is a low power encounter, considering that it's actually just forced, but hey. And yeah, what was I saying? I think I was saying something along the lines of... Hold on, let me just focus on this for a moment. Saying something along the lines of, yeah, I'm gonna... This week, and, well, pretty much from now on, I guess just saying it outright, there's nothing really wrong with saying it. So I plan to play Stellaris and Frostpunk. I've already played Frostpunk on console, but that's harder for me to record. So, and then the Stellaris, I just have base no DLC, because I've made certain investments here and there, and I need to continue developing my game. So, no, I'm going to take a detour. Who am I kidding? And we're just going to rest the whole way through. Yeah, but those 2 games are probably going to come after the World of Horror Nuzlocke. If I do put out 2 World of Horror videos in a row, it will be due to, yeah, let's just do this. Excuse me. I got a cough. Whoa. Yeah. But if they do come, it'll be before those 2 videos, because, yeah. This is going to be the year of Stellaris, and Frostpunk, I have the whole package, so... If you don't know what Frostpunk or Stellaris are, I mean, a quick Google search will help, but basically Frostpunk will probably be as long as Stellaris. Stellaris will be infinitely long, because I can just play that for however long I want. It has replay value, basically, among other things that I'm planning to do, but... We'll see how easy it is to record those things, because I'm looking at stuff. So I should be perfectly fine. I'm just going to do this for safety. If for nothing else than to look at things. But I think the developers of World of Horror said that World of Horror was 1.1 release during summer. So again, I have time. I just want to make sure I'm cycling through other things in the meanwhile. If I'm not just developing a smaller game for here on this channel for whatever reason, which I might do, actually. It's not a bad idea. And unfortunately, just as a amateur developer tip, this is not guaranteed, so I'm just actually gonna brace still. If you're taking donations for a game that you're developing, thinking that it's income tax free, at least where I live in the United States, that's not the case. So just, especially if it's on well, definitely if it's on Steam, unless it's free, maybe. But definitely on itch.io and maybe other places that take donations. I can think of a few, but just treat your game like a commercial project. So, yeah. Otherwise, I'm full on stamina right now. Oh, that's right, no bath. But yeah. So, and I think but as on the topic of strategy games, like Stellaris, I'm more still kind of fresh. I've only gotten like a few runs in, several runs at best. And again, that's mostly on basic vanilla Stellaris, so no, what do I want to say? I can't, no Megacorp, Utopia, Federations, DLC. So it's going to be interesting especially for people who are veterans, because they'll be looking at it like, what? Vanilla Stellaris? This is easy, or that's weird, but, you know, really? Oh, that's right, I'm ill-fated. And then as for Frostpunk, I think I've really only done like 2 runs. So the first run is obviously a beginner, oops, I died, and then, or it was pretty much, it was pretty hopeless, if I recall correctly. And then the second run was more controlled, so I know what I'm doing for the vanilla. But obviously there are expanded story runs where you have other things to do, like protecting 3 places that cannot be frozen because you're protecting plant life, things like that. Getting a bridge, so I have that, and that might be interesting to look at, but as far as the YT goes, or this platform goes, do I want to? I'm deciding whether or not I want to take this. I'm on my last mystery with 51% Doom. On the alternative side, before I get back into talking about Frostpunk, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. So, yeah, Frostpunk. As for YouTube, I guess I'll just say straight out, I'm streaming on it. But as for YouTube, it probably doesn't like that I'm switching games, but I never really wanted to be like, oh, I'm the World of Horror guy. I don't mind doing that, but obviously putting more games on the channel, it's more a personal thing. I feel more fulfilled playing more games on this channel, even if some of them are... I won't say, but if you look on my channel and you're obviously of the legal age and above to view more explicit content, I've censored them all, but... yeah, that's... I've played a few of those, and yeah, I mean, it's... Obviously, I play other games as well, but... What do I want to say? I don't want to say anything too weird, but also we have to get a grip. Again, we're on ill-fated. But my library of games is quite big for just PC, and then obviously if you've seen my Trying to Play series, those are more console games, because, yeah, also we have to let Shiro-san go here. So, yeah. And that's why I personally like to put in bites here and there. I mean, obviously not every game I plan to full play on this channel. In fact, there was someone who mentioned Yakuza for the PS2, but I could play Kiwami, but that would probably be a trying to play, and I never got to do it because, yeah, I'm really busy right now, so... But otherwise, no, for sure Stellaris and Frostpunk. It's just that a whole bunch of games, if you saw certain, let's just say certain game shows within the past week... really? You have Naked Hard Knock? But if you saw certain game shows, I did try playing some games here and there, but I ended up refunding them. Thankfully, Steam lets you do that. Reasonably, of course. I'm not trying to, quick play a game in 1 or 2 hours and then refund the game. That's kind of unethical to me. But, yeah. And yeah, Yakuza games or Ryuga Gotoku series, the series... That would be like a 1 or 2 years plus, because I can play every single one. Not on PC, but I can record gameplay, and then the recording will be a bit... Well, we'll see. I mean, I could do it if I really wanted to. I'm just deciding it's better for me not to, because, again, I know... It's not like I don't know. I've looked into all these games, so I know the story in some point. I would usually play games to challenge myself in some way, so basically trying to tiger drop every single attack. But if you know what that means... But, yeah. That would be what I plan to do. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, those are the 2 planned games. If you have other games, I mean, I can take a look at it. I don't mind, but again, as I wind back to the YouTube discussion, I know that doesn't hurt, and that's why my personal strategy, again, I'm not saying every content creator or streamer should do it, but my personal strategy is to put out shorter bites of videos here and there, unless it's obviously a new game that's come out. Painting? So, yeah. And I can continue this discussion in the next run, because I just want to make sure I'm on to the next custom character. So yeah, that was about 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and I have like 12 characters. So oof. And I could put out I just wanted to put out a tips video for maybe Frostpunk as well, even though obviously there are guides and tips out there that I advise you to watch if you're interested in Frostpunk. For those listening that want to try it out themselves, because I think it's still on sale until the 31st, like the whole thing. As they move on to Jacko, self-explanatory. But if you don't know, Guilty Gear character. But yeah, my strategies put out like smaller tidbits here and there, and if people are interested, I'll actually do a full playthrough. If they're not, then I mean I've at least put out something and kind of practiced for myself. So we're on. That's Curious Birthmark into Harbinger of Doom, and what god am I on? Herald, nice. Well, Herald, Curious, Birthmark, character exclusive perk cards, Jack O, and then Cursed Doll into Old Coin, but yeah, I think we'll wait on that. So Curious, Birthmark, Herald. Also, I think Curious Birthmark is not in the rotation of quick play backstories, because I don't think I've seen it yet. But that'll be fixed in the next update. Still, my Nuzlocke will take what I get. Regardless of bugs. Dexterity, knowledge, charisma. I guess knowledge. I guess we're building knowledge. Second mystery, strength. Oh no, that's strength. We have every single stat check. What about? I thought this is the second mystery. This is the second mystery, and that's Takushi-san, maybe. So yeah. So I got time to do the Nuzlocke. Although at this rate, as I switch Occult Shop, PlayStation to Occult Shop. At this rate, my Nuzlocke Challenge series will be longer than my quick play, but I've never advertised, or I've never said, advertise is the wrong word there, but I've never said that I'm the most efficient player. Even, not just in World of Horror, as I look at Painting, Arms, Vigil, Mermaids, I guess we're doing Vigil now, for the Meat Cleaver, but I've never said in any game that I'm the best, or even too great. I consider myself more a threshold where, hey, if I can do it, I know a lot of people can do it. And I think there is some, I've said it again as I roll a 12 on luck, RNG aside. I'll get into that in a moment, but bow, clap, bow, bow. Let me focus for a moment, even though I shouldn't need to focus that hard on doing 4 things, but yeah, I never really considered my gameplay to be top level. Obviously I've played fighting games professionally, or tried to, in the past, but ooh, that's right, I don't have a weapon. Do I just want to run? I think I just want to run. Yeah, I want to run. We literally get the Meat Cleaver here, but we didn't get it yet, so but yeah, gameplay is, and it's not a matter of being humble or anything. I just know where I stand most of the time, because I know my strong genres and I know my weak genres, so if nothing else, video games are to keep my brain in top shape, or as much as possible, even though that's kind of counterintuitive. I know I have the Cursed Doll, but I still didn't want to trade anything. So store that and pick this up. Empty bottle, okay. And yeah, I mean, I could try harder. That would help my my own, not self-philosophy, but my own willingness to improve, which I think is a admirable thing. Yeah, what I was talking about is seeing someone who's more average trying to play a game, especially if it's a game that doesn't have much coverage. I'm not saying that World of Horror is that game, I'm just saying, but you know, seeing what the average person is doing is, I think there's merit to that still, or merit to that. Yeah, just merit to that. 7 HP. Do I want to just Cursed Doll? This would technically be a 6. I don't want to keep running though, so we're gonna hope. And I think I can take 1 attack here, and that'll be that. Because I do at least 4 damage with the Cursed Doll. It's just a matter of my stamina RNG. Which, on that topic, if there's anything that I could promote myself for in terms of, like, being a variety streamer or entertainment value, it's my RNG. And I'm not saying not everyone. I think a lot more people have, as I get Blood Moon, have variety entertainment in them, especially as it pertains to RNG, but I mean, enough has happened in my video gaming career, I guess I should just call it, that, yeah, it's interesting. Also, I didn't fill up the empty bottle. Basically, every player is a permutation of traits. It's just a matter of, at least from the content creator, you have to, or streamer, you have to be willing, you have to, not be willing, but you have to know how to shine a light on your traits, whether they're positive or they shouldn't be too negative, but basically what makes you as a human being behind the screen or a controller or TV or laptop or a computer, what makes you unique. And I think that, you know, creating content on YouTube, even at least after, you know, the videos that I have, if you look on my channel, like I think I had like Monster Hunter videos, but they have no audio commentary, but that was more for me to get in the groove of posting things on YouTube and seeing how things go. Otherwise, yeah, once you start doing audio commentary, if I were to give anyone advice, it's about trying to shine a light or emphasize, again, not exactly your strengths, but the traits that make you as a person unique, or at least as a gamer. And I'm not saying hide what makes you negative as a human being, because I think that's pretty hard to do. I think a good part of, as I walk into this encounter, a good part of, you know, streaming or anything that has social stuff, I really can't brace really 3 strength. Jacko, you're stronger than that, but I guess we're doing this then. But if nothing else, content creation or streaming, I would also say to concentrate on, you know, bettering yourself as a person, getting rid of things that you don't like in yourself, I guess. And that's, I guess, my philosophy. I guess what do I want to say? If you come to me for life advice, I would not say I'm the best person, but, I mean, I can try. So, also, I'm going to mind drain one more time. I know that puts my max reason down to 10, but hey, this is a boss encounter, so, you know. Anywho, on to lighter parts of our day. I think there's 9 damage, right? Yeah. I don't want to use the fire. Oh, no, I'm using a strength weapon anyway, so... No bath, however, so there goes my empty bottle use. And what else do we have? Knowledge into dexterity. So I said I wanted to pick up an occult shop weapon. I ended up taking 2 mysteries that I had no chance of getting into a shop. I mean, I could sell a lot of the stuff I have. Excuse me, but... yeah, we're not going to do that. Or maybe we will. Hell, arms, painting. I guess. Household hell. And yeah. Let's see. Fire. I mean, if I'm just going to prep heavy, because right now with 3 strength, I can't brace into anything anyway. If you don't want to look at the character and just look at stats, 3 strength is not very good for brace attacking. But maybe it is. Maybe someone has some strategy, but... let's find out what I want to do here. I could sell the empty bottle, I could sell the meat cleaver, and then also the long pick steak to grab a knowledge weapon. I have 23% doom. I don't know why I'm sitting on this for such a long time. Do I want to go onto it? And I think someone has actually mentioned that in the past, the bottle of sludge. I think it's like, yeah, the tap water's turned into like blood or sludge. I don't remember the exact one, but why can't we just fill the bottle up? Well, I guess, you know, gameplay stuff. But, I mean, from a technical standpoint, it's not the hardest thing to do, but it would be something like, it would be something to take away time from a higher priority thing. I guess I ritual dagger. I guess I'm just going to prepare as well. That's a wooden bat, but I'm more for the funds. But yeah, I see what you mean, and it would just be it would be more an interest thing. But on a gameplay standpoint, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing. From a balancing standpoint, you make it do as much damage as sludge, which actually might be high, but you lose healing off stamina and reason, so it would be a fair trade. I can see it happening if it happens, but I wouldn't be too surprised if it doesn't stay like that, if we were to brainstorm on this. Meanwhile, yeah, or if it even turns into like 4 damage, because again, if you're throwing the bottle of sludge, which means you don't have the bottle anymore, so it's not like you get it every mystery. That said, I'm looking at this and asking myself, what do I get? Actually, I should test out Ritual Dagger. And by test, I mean do things like, can I prep attack, can I brace prep attack, can I brace double attack, boost attack, things of that nature. However, against a 3 stamina encounter, I do have Doom to spend still, but I want to rest with that Doom instead, so... Yeah, and with Blood Moon, this is absolutely abysmal. Even without Blood Moon, I would get 60% here, which is not... With the Sparring Novel model doubling her damage, yeah, we're not going to take it. Also, I have 10 max reason, but I want to heal stamina as well. No, I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep trudging on. Nope, I'm not trudging on anymore. Okay, so what we're going to do is, since this is low stakes, in Smasula, I'm going to do 3 tree visits. Goodness gracious, tongue twister. Mind wipe, and I guess now we can rest once. But yeah, we'll move on. I even forgot what god we're on. Well, we're on Herald. Wait, we're on Curious Birthmark. No, I'm thinking of Eldritch Parasite, so, yeah. Let's take this Kendo helmet. It was gonna be some mask, but... And now I completely forgot what, I forgot what Curious Birthmark does. Whoops. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter until I remember what it actually does. Oh, hey, it's the easy encounter. 4 all damage to get out of this encounter. Oh my goodness. Unless I throw the wood. I mean, I could throw the wooden bat. You know what? And again, still, it wasn't easy because I would argue it's still not easy because that was me getting some preparation done. If you have to prepare for an encounter, is it really an easy encounter? But, you know. It's because the reason why I don't remember Curious Birthmark's effect is because it doesn't come in the quick play rotation. And if it does, I've never run into it, or I haven't played with it enough to remember its effect. So, yeah. Meanwhile, we have knowledge, so thankfully it gave us a fair knowledge check there, but yeah, that's my... If nothing else, that's my excuse. Again, I will keep saying this over and over, but... Yeah, each combat damage, or basically every attack that you get hit by can cause a curse. Okay, thank you for that, but... I forgot what I was saying now, but, you know, moving on. So, prep attack, and again, because of... I think Cult Member has 16 HP based on my memorization of mystery scaling, so normally I'd be able to 2-turn this, but, well, now I can. I can still 2-turn. Oh, that's why I'm getting things like that. Well, that's going to be 6 Doom, but what can I do about that? Now that we have Curious Birthmark, the game decided to remind me. Hopefully I'll remember what I was going to say, but if I don't, it's like whatever. But, yeah, quick play and backstory rotation, but I felt like I was talking about something else, but anywho. Oh, no, what I was going to say as I give up and lower my Doom for 5 stamina and Frostbite is on the topic of, basically what I'm saying to you, the viewer, as a content creator or streamer. I would never force you, I never try to persuade you to try to believe in something that, I might just be like, maybe I have a bunch of notes in the background, or maybe I have the Ghost Ritual picture guide nailed to the wall right behind the computer that I'm playing World of Horror on, so you can never know that, but I would never ask you to be like, yeah, 100% believe what I'm saying, because, I don't want to try and deceive you. I want to try to be honest. That's a lot of, partially because I consider myself a poor liar, but also from an ethical standpoint, I think it's better, obviously, that's just, should be common knowledge, but obviously in this day and age, we have some, business decisions are not always ethical decisions, and technically it is in a way, if we're on the topic of, making money, so if you have to be unethical to make money, it's like, even if you don't believe in something heavily, I'm not saying do something illegal, I would never say that. We have 1 strength, by the way, that's right, we have to visit this nurse, but, basically, it's something I say in a lot of my videos, but I can't make you believe that what I'm saying is true, because you never know. If I make a cut, maybe I somehow re-rolled everything to be the same so I can do a re-roll. Maybe I have some kind of innate save system in World of Horror that I've modded myself, and then I'm using it to, like, manipulate my videos. Things like that. That's kind of far-fetched, but it wouldn't be impossible to do, to my knowledge. However, all I can say is that I'm not doing this, or you just have to believe that what you see on screen is true. However, always maintain, a smidgen of skepticism. But yeah. Yeah, so and that's part of the thing, as I accidentally open up a program in the background, because my current the current thing I use to check on chat is not available right now, but from an ethical standpoint, and that's the thing, right? As we move on to another topic of video games and cheating, it's like, I mean, I don't do it, obviously, but I understand the human innate nature to try and win no matter what, except in certain videos. That's why whenever I develop video games, I have it in the back of my mind as I run into an encounter I can't run from, of like, you know, you can do it, but what does it get you ethically? Obviously, for games where you can see things, where like, you can see, like, you know, their results on the leaderboard. Again, there's that human need to be on top. However, if it's just me playing World of Horror right here, I mean, I am not ethically okay with it, because it's like, I'm trying to improve. I just told you, went over a talk about trying to improve as I figure out what I'm going to do for this encounter. But, yeah, if I cheat to myself, and obviously there are multiple ways to cheat in every game, World of Horror included. I can think of several ways, but, I mean, what would that get me? So, the whole point is to improve. So, if I'm cheating, how am I improving myself? Things of that nature. I know there's a very, very relevant thing I could talk about that I'm thinking of, but I don't want to accidentally spoil my own game. Do I have to brace here? I don't want to risk a curse, but I can't run. And yeah, brace attack boost is not great. But yeah. So, I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. It's just, you know, I mean, people, you know, that's a human thing. You want to not be right, but you don't want to lose. And I don't blame people for not wanting to lose. It's just the topic of cheating is, oof. But, you know, it'll exist. Again, it's part of human nature. All we should do, or we should try to make a better place, but if we can stop everything from becoming worse, that's also, I would argue, a good thing to do as well. Can I get out like this? I mean, I have 3 reason, but... Oh, we have bonus damage as well, but... This is our last investigation. This is the flavor text before the end of ARMS, I believe. If I'm wrong, well, I've learned something new today. My problem is I don't have stamina, so... Do I want to just mind drain till the end? Maybe. We're gonna do this, because if you make it out of ARMS okay... Which we do, I can brute force the lighthouse is what I'm saying. So, because again, low stakes here, I'm just going to brute force and like kind of just go wild. But yeah, and yeah, like as you said, World of Horrors. I mean, really? Wait. Oh, that's not my last mystery. Whoops. Painting is, and I'm not healthy for it. But yeah. So, cheat for profit and recognition. If you cheat in a single player just to quicken something, grind something, it's for yourself. Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing, right? If you're trying to just figure something out, so be it. Even if the developer made a mistake, I mean, you could cheat. I wouldn't... I mean, again, if it's a personal thing and it doesn't hurt anyone, and in the case of, say, a developer made a design mistake, so it's impossible to do certain things, it's like, I understand why you're cheating there, and that's actually on the developer. But if it's a personal thing, it's like no one. I mean, I don't really mind as long as they're not breaking any laws, of course. But yeah, that's if you do it for recognition and stuff. I mean, I came from a time when you were, I'm old enough to have remembered times when I went to the arcade and played fighting games on arcade, and I was absolute garbage at it. But I mean, I could try to fend for myself, but I lost a lot of time. There were absolute. People who could have gone professional, basically. And, yeah, cheating there, it wouldn't really have gotten me much. Am I dead here, by the way? I think I can run from this. But if I run from... Well, let's find out. So... But, yeah, I already don't agree with it for myself, ethically. I can't control other people, so it's like... I think I might die here as well. All this talking has definitely made me forget my second encounter. But again, continuing to improve, like improving my ability to commentate to an audience, make a video while staying focused on the game is something that I think is a point of being proud of if you're capable of doing that. And it's something that you may need to train to do. For some people it comes easier. Yeah, things like that. But if I cheat by cutting my video and saying, oh, look, I'm right here, or like basically, I think more likely is that, say I'm doing runs off recording or off stream, and then those are technically part of my Nuzlocke, but I don't put them as a video. There's no way for you to know for sure, but ethically I wouldn't be okay with that. Also, I don't even remember what order my things are in, but, Trail of Blood Knives, this is something I can't remember. I know it's stamina, but I can't remember if it was dexterity or strength. But yeah, I could say more on it. I could talk all stream about it, and with examples, but, Meanwhile, I did Vigil first. I think I did Mermaid second, because I got the axe. Yeah, I did. So while I don't remember specifically one-to-one, I can still answer by association is what my strategy is for the lighthouse. But when things like that happen, I have to... Well, at first, no. I can forget Third Eye. Let's forget Third Eye. And hopefully survive. We have self-therapy as well from Jacko's self perk. But, yeah, that's not going to be as good. So I think I have to heal stamina here. I don't get anything else. Oh, we have one more floor we're dead to doom. Oh, it's Takshisan as well. Even though I think I one-turned this guy. Yeah, I think I one-turned this guy. Interestingly enough, but because I had to ascend to this floor, I die here as this character. But again, it's low stakes. It's not like I really lose anything from it. However, I'm still miffed that I lost, so it's like a thing. And as I think of things I could have done, yeah, probably immediately going for an occult shot play would have been good, but hey. So, customize our playthrough again. Let me look. Alright, Kitthis. Kythis? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. 7, 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scars into Harbinger. 4, right? Yeah, 4. So, Ithotu. And how I'm randomizing that basically is that I just randomize a bunch of numbers relative to the max amount of backstories and gods, because those are what I'm randomizing, and then I just pick from them from left to right. So yeah, that's my plan. Also, we get a monkey wrench immediately. Arguably one of the best weapons in the game. And right now, I have to emphasize right now, because updates could change things. Charisma, anyway, let's get to it. Charisma, second encounter, Takshisan, dexterity, light, maybe strength, which is unfortunate, but I am on a Harbinger. Yeah, I am on a Harbinger. So, yeah, what if I want to build into... I mean, I'm going to build into strength. The question is if I want to side build into dexterity. Second encounter, let's try to remember as I maybe talk about anything I want. Again, this is more a chill stream, but we're still trying to survive. So, and again, I think it's a very commendable point of or a commendable ability to have to kind of be chill while succeeding in a game, as we wear a black tank top. Black tank top? What is it? Spacefarer Bounty Hunter. But yeah. Now we didn't get Moriko, whatever. Coma, Ramen, Mermaids, Painting Vigil. I guess we're gonna do the same thing here. So Vigil, we might do Vigil into Painting for healthy. If we're not, So yeah, and yeah, again, most of these are picked from specifically the Discord community, but I look other places where there are mods as well to try and find characters. But again, World of War, I mean, I see why it's not really, not that why it's not really played, but like, I mean, there are a lot of games basically. It's because there are a lot of games right now in this day and age. So to pick one, especially, I mean, maybe as a one-off, obviously you play World of War as a one-off, and I would advise a lot of people to do that as something falls on the back. But I did the thing, right? I think I did, yeah. I did the thing, but, excuse me. Yeah, being able to be casual while playing, if I were to return to it, is an impressive ability to have. Of course, that's also, oh my goodness, I'm barely off. I need another point of strength. Oh wait, I'm wearing the meat cleaver! No, well, even with the monkey wrench I wouldn't be able to do it, but I'd at least get another point of damage. But, yeah, again, that's also proof into how much, how well you know the game. If you also didn't see my cultist difficulty run, that's a thing as well. For anyone watching now who didn't see that, or is watching in the future and is curious, search cultist difficulty, and I think specifically 0.9.9D I think is what I label it, because it's important to label the update as this game evolves. But yeah, being able to kind of stay not in focused as much, but still play the game well is, again, a really respectable ability to have, so... And yeah, I'm kind of the same thing. Again, I have a lot of games in my, not in my library, but in my mind that I'm paying attention to, because I like to try and support developers where I can, as I remember to re-equip Monkey Wrench. But obviously, once someone plays it, you know, on any platform really, online, you get, you know, it's a good reminder. Unless there are a few games that I have right now that I had to be yelled at by people that's like, hey, this game came out, and I'm like, whoops. But, so, yeah. Also, some strategy. Yes, Brace Kick does have its use, actually more uses than I would say it doesn't, but, kicking on average is not very, hasn't been very profitable for me, but I can see where it comes into use a lot more times than a few. And I probably haven't even been using it as much as I should be, but again, some characters don't get the luxury of even doing a brace into a kick, so yeah. Meanwhile, here I am sitting on a meat cleaver and a monkey wrench, but that's just part of this modded character. And I may continue doing challenges for characters, but again, I'm really busy at the moment. Funny enough, I may want to go for the Fire Axe, may need to want to go for mermaids, by the way. And yeah. Yeah, so today and tomorrow is going to be really busy for me, as I usually sometimes, you might hear me say, but more frequently than not. So you might be wondering, well, Jordan, you seem busy all the time. Well, for good reason. However, again, if I were to talk kind of meta for a moment, there's a good reason why I, well, one, grab funds here, but also ask for support. I mean, it's calls to action I feel are pretty what they are. Obviously, try to make them interesting, try to make them intuitive or interactive, I guess, with the audience. At the same time, as it relates to, you know, me doing more stuff on this channel, I think Stellaris Frostpunk is a bit too much, but for what I, you know, can currently handle in terms of what I should be prioritizing. But that's why I always say call to actions, because what I'm trying to say is, you know, obviously if something receives more support and it's very good for you to do in life, whether that's from a monetary standpoint or just from a personal and or ethical standpoint, I think I'm just going to take 3 stamina damage here. But it's, you know, it would behoove anyone to continue doing it because it makes your life healthier. Whether it's just because you can live, actually survive, and, you know, support your family, yourself, anyone you love, or if it's to, or if it, you know, makes you happier and therefore allows you to be more productive in the long term. Yeah, that's why I asked for a call. Otherwise, I have to reprioritize my time either doing game development or writing, which are my 2 main ways I support myself. Obviously, I mean, being real for a moment, obviously with where I am on this platform right now, I am not able to support myself, but that's why I always ask for it, because if I do get supported, it's like, it's more incentive. Obviously, my personal incentive is that, hey, if there's one person supporting me, I'll keep trying to do something. That's my own personal stake in things. But the threshold is obviously if I can't support myself and my family, so then I have to obviously drop things, but I've never really reached that point, which is also why you hear me say from time to time, hey, something happened, but it's not serious. And if it isn't serious, then it's not serious. Something serious would be obviously if someone passes away, or if a viewer comes to me and say that there's someone passed away. All I can really say is, and I'm mooching off of someone who's said something similar, is that, you know, I hope that my streams and videos, you know, cheer up your day, cheer you up in some fashion, because that's the best I can do. So yeah. That was the one time I decided to try to avoid it, and it rolls an 11 on me. So that specific event, let's stop for a moment for about 15 seconds to explain.
You can either force yourself to fall in, which grants you one reason, or not, depending on threat level. I can't remember if threat level affects you not getting reason there. Or if you succeed that check, you manage to not go into an otherworldly location. But if you fail, you lose resources and fall into the otherworldly location anyway. So, you know... Also, I have not gone into Bleeding Desert as much, but it rolled a 12 on Perception anyway, so what more could I ask for? Funny enough, you know, dying immediately actually speeds up the stream, for better or worse, but did I say that was a good thing? That I mean, I meant to say that was double-bladed? What's the term? Double-sided, double-edged sword, I guess is the way to say it. Because it allows me to get through all of the characters, so that in case anything serious happens in life, I can at least fit all the characters. But if it doesn't happen, you know, it doesn't happen. But yeah, double-edged sword, specifically in English/American terms. I could obviously just, you know, search for the phrase myself online, or where the origins are, but what's important is the meaning of the phrase. Also, another encounter we can't run from, but it does reason damage at least, so I feel inclined to fight. Unfortunately, I can't get a prep attack, but I can still at least do a guaranteed triple boost attack. I think that's how I'm going to shorthand it, just say triple boost attack. I don't know why I braced, actually, but it's too late now. Let's actually just throw the meat cleaver. I think I can one-turn you, or I can defeat you this turn, yeah. I could have also Desperate Action, but that's me on semi-autopilot as I talk. Oh, there's our Vital Clue guaranteed. This is actually, if I can speak correctly, my third mystery. Out of curiosity, I'm going to do this again, low stakes. This is a more chill stream. I'm still obviously trying to survive, but this encounter does reason damage. And I don't have suicidal/paranoia. I can't remember which one, but you know what I mean. I really should remember, though, in case I ever do a quiz on World of Horror for whatever reason. Which is partially how I'm doing homework, or plan to do homework. Oh my goodness. This isn't guaranteed. What can I guarantee? 10 damage for 4 reasons. Oh, this is terrible. What's the reason for this? Ethotu Scars is the reason for this. Ethotu increasing damage and Scars lowering damage by 1, which nullify each other. How do I get out of this? Aside from just throwing everything I have. I do have a Ritual Mass, so maybe this will proc reason mitigation. I feel like this still works, but yeah. Speaking of the Saw movies, I mean, I was interested in certain things. I think I tried to design a game around, you know, kind of Saw-like mechanic, Jigsaw, goodness, Sigjaw. But I decided against it because I was doing things, if not exactly like Saw movies, but, you know, room-by-room things, let's just say, in case I actually decide to develop that game. But, what do I want to do here? I think I am going to throw everything I have. I can't switch items anymore anyway. However, as for what I do afterward, I don't want to just hope, though. 14 damage. Oh, this is like 50-50 hitting both of these. Or I could Desperate Action immediately. The Fire Axe does, let me check. So 9 on a heavy. So I need to do 8. I need to do at least 9 damage. So yeah. Yeah, and this. Speaking of that, I'm just gonna say Mooper Sario curled. Oop, I didn't do that right. Wooper Sario Merled has a lot of mods, and obviously I'm in tune with a lot of content creators. Not knowing them personally, but I like watching other people play stuff, so if for no other reason to fuel my own mind. So this is 19 damage. I need 8 damage from somewhere. But yeah, I like seeing skilled players play is a thing too. Seeing people with personality play is also another thing, so what do I want to do here? Do I just eat this 4 reason damage to the face is what I'm asking? Because then basically I just prep strong next turn. Yeah, I think I just do that. Please mitigate mask. No mitigation. Cool. Well, I mean, it's a boss encounter. Losing for reason isn't the worst thing in the world, but that was after I threw a bunch of items, so yeah. Oh, nice. Deft handling on a fire axe. Might as well, I guess. And I think I'm gonna do this. I don't think I could get... I mean, I could try to get another stat to 8, but for the lighthouse, I don't even remember my stats for the lighthouse. But if I were, there's a really low chance of that happening. And I'm at 29% doom, by the way, on my 4th mystery. So for that reason, we're just gonna go in. Yeah, we'll take the dust of seeing while we're at it. But... oh, I don't remember that event at all. There's a lot of vanilla events I haven't seen in a while. It's because a lot of epoli/Haspin's mod packs add so many events that I probably haven't seen them as frequently as I should, which means I remember them a lot less often. Yes, that's the correct term I'm using, because sometimes I remember events and sometimes I don't. Obviously, some events I remember off the top of my head. Like here, I think this is knowledge, charisma for funds, or do nothing for forgot. Let's find out. Stamina. But... other events, so saying what I have here, yeah, let's see, this is luck, but this is not the traditional luck check, and yeah, other people, I think a lot of, I mean, I don't know, I mean, I would just say an opinion, I don't know the exact data, but it feels like they add a lot of doom, do they not? I don't think that's the correct way to say that, but I think here I just want to run. We also have running shoes, so we can run, alien, run, alien? Funny enough, I think Kittis is the only character I really looked into, and I've still forgotten things. So here I cannot run. Throw two flammable. I think I'm just gonna actually forget at least one of those, but let's find out what else we get. Oh, and more levels gives me more accuracy, but yeah, modded events adding Doom, I think is a pretty... if I had to guess, I would say that's accurate. Otherwise, if you're in the chat right now and you've made some events, let me know what your events tend to lead towards. Even if it's by a little, I would say that's still more balanced. Even if you, like, altogether your events add, like, 10 Doom more than, say, stamina or reason loss in terms of a mathematical standpoint. But, I would say that's still balanced. But if you add, like, 15 or 20% Doom on average... just looking at all your events alone, then yeah, maybe for balance's sake, you could turn it down, but if you like Doom, then hey. I can't remember this, but hey, it rolled a 1, so stats don't matter. Let's actually, I think, do we have fetid fumes? We don't. I should be resting. There's no reason to risk this. I have 47% Doom on my 4th mystery, where I should be around 60-something% Doom. If you're on, again, I guess my piece of advice... if you're on around 60% Doom, or 65% Doom on your 4th mystery, you're still on track to clear the run in a good amount, clear the run Doom-wise. But technically that also counts for your stamina and reason as well, because you can rest to heal stamina and reason, so yeah. That said, yeah, we're just gonna keep resting here, because it's efficient. I know my max stamina is at 10, but... we actually have a lot of Doom to spend. And we can still visit the monument, which I should visit once, but out of curiosity, let's not use monument. Because I was also interested in doing a non-monument run, which means you leave illegal den and a hardware store. But that allowing den and a hardware store allows you to account for both ward and painting if you decide to do a chainsaw play. However, obviously, that means you lose Doom Decrease, which is very much appreciated, especially on Harbinger, but just in general. So, yeah. And now with 5 funds, even if we have price hike, I present to you my favorite strat, picking up cigarettes. Because that can also include 5 damage from throwing a brick. But ultimately what this gets us is fast action, so yeah. Yeah, I don't remember this event at all, so I'm just taking a guess there. And on that note, again, if we're to say, it's been a long time since someone's attempted to pickpocket me. Hey, I'm doing jazz hands in real life, pointing jazz hands the way you would say, hey, look at this person. But it's been a long time since I've tend to be pickpocketed, and I feel that's because of modded events. Meanwhile, I also don't remember my second encounter at all, but hey, And with the power of the nicotine rush buff, we can now brace prep strong attack with 10 strength. That's never going to happen in my Nuzlocke challenge, most likely, unless I go absolutely insane. I mean, I could aim to do something like that, but I would have to aim to do something like that instead of let it happen more naturally. And to define more naturally, I would say, again, without trying to, or basically trying to play efficiently in terms of, okay, I'm going to guess that I'm lose stamina here, so I'm not going to increase this stat, or this stat, or I have this stat. Near 8, I'm going to 8 this stat, and I can maybe, you know, 8 another stat for the lighthouse. Things like that. If I didn't need to concentrate on 8ing stats most of the time, I would probably build into just strength, but hey. So we do have Tachi-san, but our cigarette nicotine rush buffs should last. We don't have any stamina or reason loss proccing things, so we should be fine with 10 stamina, 10 reason. In fact, to be even more optimal, I could have tried to reduce my stamina and reason in such a way that I can desperate action during Tachi-san, but essentially I should be able to mash through everything except Tachi-san, of course, because you have to manually attack. But let's try to still remember things. Mermaid was second. What was my second encounter? I really don't remember, so I'm just going to take a guess. Yeah, I felt like it wasn't Vengeful Athlete, but I just took a guess, just in case it was. In terms of RNG, I would usually bet against myself. That's my strategy, oddly enough. And then Tachi-san here, I think we're going to do this. Yeah, we're just going to do this. And like all strength, I mean, I guess if you make a character with high strength as a custom character, I'm going to favor strength. It's just too good. But, I mean, there can't be no characters that are not built on strength. So, you know, moving on, however. So, yeah, actually, what I should do, I don't know why I'm not doing it, but I'm looking to the side right now, and it's too late for me. So this is not the last one, and for better or worse, I was going to say unfortunately. It's not unfortunately, but for better or worse, we have more. So technically, this is not exactly a custom character by a modder, but hey. Also, I didn't look at my RNG, but I guess we'll take it. Regular World of Horror backstory run, and we are on 3. Kathak. So, and if you don't know Puppet Chan's buff, it's that he, or they. I want to say because of the backstory that it's like that, but let's just use she for now. Yeah, you can actually give your character funds, and I specifically, this is the only nerf I did to all the custom characters, is I reduced Puppet-chan, used to have 15 funds, now only has 5 funds. Because I would argue 10, 15, well, 10 funds if you're on 7th curse, but that's 7th curse. But if you have more than, even just 5 funds, it can be quite good. So let's, yeah, 15 funds. So, and that's just what Puppet-chan had at base, so I personally nerfed Puppet-chan. You don't need to do this yourself, but I did. Strength, knowledge, dexterity, and then maybe Tachi-san. And that's because it offsets with Puppet-chan's lower base stats. So as you can see, dexterity is at 1. And if I were to advise anyone making a character, don't put... I mean, if you want to be adventurous, you can put their base stats at 3. I mean, that allows more fluctuation, but yeah, if I get bitten, basically, if I get bitten by Kathak, and that bite immediately turns infectious during Vigil or something, or coughing blood, or yeah, as you said, coughing blood, it's over. And we just happen to be on a Kathak run, so let's find out how quickly we may die, as we could face something truly puppet. So, is this STE? Anywho, I like seeing faces, so yeah, bulletin, arms, scissors, ramen, mermaids. Yeah, so if I go into scissors, get bitten, and it turns infectious, let's find... I mean, yes, you should plan for that eventuality, but even with... because I think... Does Infectious Wound remove 2 dexterity, or is it 1? I can't remember. But... Also, I'm hungry, so maybe I won't be able to reach everyone. But we're on Timeline A, Star Fishing. And let's find out. So that's what the energy drink is for, right? We'll see. We'll see, right? Also, nice custom. That's to let you specifically know how to make your custom characters, but hey. So yeah, I think I want to say the fortune teller slash I forgot her occupation. I'm so sorry. It was Hayami, but if it's not, it's because I'm thinking like, oh, am I confusing her with Ayaka? So, anywho, moving on. Bloated teacher, which I can run from. No, I can't. We're on Kathak now, so he can't. But 6 stamina damage. Oh, that's really bad. Let's find out. So this is 8. Oh goodness, this is a lot. This is very painful. Unfortunately, yeah, it's also because I have 3 strength. I feel like there was a threshold that I forgot about, but... And here normally I might run, but we're on Kathak, so we can't run. Scissor Lady is gonna hurt me so much. Because I'm gonna be losing around 5 stamina damage. But I don't think I really have much of a choice, so... Brace, can I at least do a guaranteed kick? I cannot, so I could be losing more stamina here. But let's hope we win 2 80% rolls in a row, which is about 64% if I believe. Which we do, so I'm part of the 64%, hey, but this is star that. Upright star. And let's hope we don't get hurt too much. I mean, Scissor Lady does all damage, but let's not go any lower. Well, as I hope for that. No. So I guess the strategy with Puppet-chan is, why did I go into Scissors when I have 5 funds to spend in a town mystery in a shop? Which is, I guess, the thought behind it. But we can't run because we're on Kathak. So I guess this... Welcome to my Puppet-chan showcase. It's not great. I mean, I should be able to Desperate at least prep attack. I don't think I can get a strong. No, I can't. So, whoops. Welcome for the show, for the stream. But yeah, there are no ways, not really effective ways, unless you get a really lucky monument rolls that keep asking for funds. But yeah, we're here now. I mean, I assume anyone watching can reason why Puppet-chan has the fun she does at base. I just personally nerfed it down to 5, but I didn't even make use of it because I'm in Scissors, where you're probably not going to be using funds at all, unless you get pickpocketed. But yeah. So what needs to happen now is we need to... Well, I'm going to do this at least to try to go down as low as we can go. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to try to go for a dodge play, because the bat does 4 damage on throw. Actually, do I get out here? Oh wait, it's not even guaranteed. Well, you know what? Because again, I would like to remind everyone, dodge has a 40% chance of success. This, assuming Bat puts her down low enough to go to 12 HP, has a 74% chance to succeed. So, you know, again, I would like to, at least for this update, dodge's use is that if an enemy does 1 damage for whatever reason, then you might as well dodge because Brace doesn't get you anything. And so if you can dodge and still attacks where you can defeat the enemy next turn, then it's more efficient to dodge, because the worst that happens is you get hit, which is going to happen anyway. Or you dodge, which saves you an extra point of damage. But also, dodge was nerfed in the past, so I think from 60 to 40. But anywho, we're gonna throw this and see. Okay, so I can still do this. Oh, I missed 74%. Hey! I mean, I did a lot of 80%, but... Well, now I do this. So what we're going to do is restart the game, because I have to put characters in and out. But I should be able to get at least... Well, I mean, I'm still on schedule. Again, I have things to do, so that's why... I'm not trying to rush myself, I'm just watching for time. But, hey... so I'm going to restart this really quick. So you're going to see a black screen for about a few seconds before I restart this up. And, yeah, here you are. So, we should get it. Oh, and just to say, if anything crashes, we're just gonna... Oh, hey, as just happened, So I don't know if you can see this, but let's see here. Oh, can't see it anyway. Anywho, basically, what I cleared the message. That's why. But if the character crashes, or if a character crashes, I feel like I know which character is crashing here. So I just put them in the thumbnail, but I think they're the one crashing the game. So if I do this and swap them out, let's find out if it continues to crash. Again, I didn't touch anything before, so I just want to go in just to be sure. Unless I don't have their thing. I could probably fix it myself, unless it's a really deep syntax thing, but... Oh, hey! Oh, it's something else then. Interesting. Alright, it's someone else. I feel like... Oh, no. Oh, okay, I know what it is. I accidentally added a thing. Whoops. I added the wrong one. So, let's go back in. I'll give you another chance, sir, ma'am, or them. I don't want to say who it is exactly, but it was me. All stage. I mean, I should have known better, knowing that I was on Puppet Chan, and that, hey, I have 5 funds, I should probably do some preparation. The thing is, I got Kathak, so again, without Kathak, I would have run from the bloated teacher. And possibly even the second encounter after. I think the weird swimmer as well. But, yeah. I would have been fine, basically. So, yeah, let's go. Shu Mikami. Losing his sight and memories 29 years ago, he started to investigate mysterious occurrences to find out what made him forget. His investigation culminates in Shiokawa. Welcome to Harbinger. But again, to say off the side as well, don't take this as, oh, your character's good or bad. I'm just having fun here with the characters because, you know, custom characters exist to be played. By the way, we're on Knight Errant. I just saw 6 and I'm like, yeah, nice. Harbinger, yeah, let's go. I should have also looked at the perk packs. I should be looking at this stuff. 6. Goizo. Goizo Knight Errant. Alright, cool. Let's find out how good or bad this run is. Anything with Knight Errant I inherently hate, but it could be worse, like Yogatag Knight Errant. Light check, charisma, light, knowledge, second mystery, dexterity, Takshi-san, maybe. We have dexterity, also 1 perception, so thank goodness we're not on Kathak, I think Kathak, but this also means I can't wear the spiral hood, otherwise I immediately die. Along with other things, if he had Aiko's plush toy for whatever reason. I think I'm going to build into dexterity then. Or knowledge. No, both. Knowledge. I personally like knowledge better than dex weapons this update. On Harbinger, but... So yeah, of course that means I need to disable something from downtown, but that goes for dex, which is dog shop I usually, or occult shop. But yeah. So we get an empty bottle, and hopefully don't lose perception, otherwise, yeah, this is going to be bad. So let's find out what we can do. You don't have a costume B. Okay, well, I'm not going to count that, but I just wanted to check to be sure. Actually, I could have checked myself. Whoops. Well, I guess we're doing well, no, we can set it to the same run. It's just I need to not switch. So that's what happens if you don't have a costume B prepared. When you try to look at costume B, I should know because I tried it with my own character that I made for World of Horror. Not original, but yeah. Unfortunately, what this does mean is that it re-rolls the lighthouse, but hey, we are going into... Yeah, if you don't have a costume B, you'll crash the game because... that slot is forced there, in this update at least. Strength, knowledge, second encounter, dexterity, every single stat check, and then maybe a light check. But definitely second encounter, because the game's like, yeah, I know, you don't remember your second encounter, Jordan. So instead we get library notes. Unearthly suture. But, yeah, we'll keep going on, be careful not to hit B there, and, move on. I won't even look at the Moriko. I'm just going to take the Moriko thing to the face. Kana, Ramen, Botanist, Ward, Vigil. Definitely Kana first. And let's find out. So, also the thing is, yeah, here is an energy drink, but it could be a bat because I think it's randomized for custom characters. However, the reason I'm doing this is to get enough funds to get a weapon at all. So, yeah. Which we don't get because, you know, There are two weapons in this shop. Why would it roll on one? We don't even get the cursed doll. So I'm gonna re-roll and still not get anything. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm not getting anything? Goodness gracious, give me the small candle and get me out of here. Reminder that some people think that RNG in this game is a joke because you can plan around it. They're right. Just remember that as long as RNG is involved, there's some amount of RNG as I get my favorite strat. There are some people who will fail to RNG. So yeah. That is a more, not a serious take, but one that doesn't have an asterisk. Unlike Book of Gore, the spell, which heals you, gives you an injury, but most injuries don't really seal you in terms of not allowing you to cast any more Book of Gore, but, you know. Do I actually want to do an escape run? We're on Knight Errant. Knight Errant, this. Or go for a big, you know what? I could dodge as well here, but we're going to do 4 attacks instead. Because the chance of me missing 2 of these is not as high. As I miss 385% in a row. Let me make a note of that, because I'm going to timestamp that. But that makes me want to end the stream. I'm not going to end the stream, but let's find out. Of course not. Of course not. I'm just gonna do it again. If there's a chance of me missing all 4. So what were the chance of me missing 3 out of 4, 85% there? Unless I missed something, but I'm just gonna start rolling. Maybe Gambler's Fallacy. Gambler's Fallacy, for those who don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, is that when you encounter a run of bad luck, theoretically, you will run into good luck because of some weird, like, you know, basically, I flip a coin, it's heads, but I was looking for tails, so therefore, the next flip must be tails. And you can do that for bad luck into good luck as well, or good luck into bad luck as well. But I think that's the gist of the Gambler's Fallacy, and usually it's taken in the way of, hey, I'm trying to... I hit bad luck, therefore my luck must turn around, even though that isn't how theoretical probability works. So, yeah. This is stamina for reason, right? No, it's the other way around. Never mind, I forgot that event. It's been a long time. So technically I die here, but this is one of the times where when you lose reason, you don't sudden death die immediately, which I'll take, but I should have traded stamina for reason, because I basically just lost reason for no reason. Haha, funny pun. But yeah, yeah, that really... Thankfully, it didn't happen during the Nuzlocke challenge, but... I mean... Is it any better that it happens at all? So... Anywho, moving on. So we have 1 reason, Ramen, Botanist, Ward, Vigil... Well, we have the legal den too, so I might as well grab the hospital pass. 34% doom, however. So what I want to do is I want to monument, but if the monument asks for reason, there's a 33% chance. All right, hold on. Botanist, but Gambler's Fallacy. Okay, it did ask for stamina, thankfully, so I can rest now once. We're gonna visit Monument again, and it asked for 3 reasons, so we're going to forget a spell, or get rid of a spell. Both are technically correct, but is there anywhere I can go that I can heal reason? Not really, instead of pharmacy, but what I mean by that is without spending a lot of doom. A lot meaning 3 or 4. Might as well grab this hospital pass now. Yeah, nothing else here. I don't want to smoke the cigarettes. That would be absolutely crazy. So let's hope. Okay, it did ask for stamina. And we're going to rest once, and I will just take our luck where it is. So, basically all I did was use Monument to heal reason. That's technically that's free reason. Let's please don't... If I fail, I think there's a reason loss. If I succeed, that's doom decrease. Thank you. And let's keep hoping. Let's keep hoping our reason doesn't get pounded. As I get pickpocketed. But we can sell the energy drink. If the energy, I know that would be a little bit OP because I think energy drinks are available. Oh yes, we have Yasugi-san, but energy drinks are available in the vending machine. Although they cost the way they cost, would it be too unreasonable to make them last? I would for some reason I feel that it would be to make them last the whole run. So maybe 3 mysteries or 2 mysteries instead. Even 3 mysteries might be a bit too bad, but hey, we're here now. So, you know what? We're going to try to hit 2 of these. Good. That's all we really needed, but if I missed 3 of them, again, I would have been sad. So yeah, if it was, I feel like it was 3, but maybe it's 4 or 5 instead. I could be wrong. As we lose reason, we could die in this force, by the way, but yeah, if it's a permanent upgrade, I feel like that might be a bit too strong. The funniest thing is that, yeah, well, we'll see. I'll think about that some more. I can't remember, but thankfully we passed it. So yeah. I don't remember. Yeah, I only play on Harbinger, so I don't even remember if prices change based on difficulty. Because I know you get funds based on difficulty. I think even True Believer you already have 0 funds, but the important part, and again, I'm not shaming anyone. That's just part. Normal difficulty is called normal because it's normal. It's I guess the default story experience. So whatever, but it's just that I can't remember what the differences are. What do we think? My weird collection, stealth. Again, so the problem again with stealth and small candle, and I'll keep knocking it over the head until like something happens, but because we have enemies that are bugged, stealth and small candle just are objectively worse because you can't run from those enemies. The funny thing is that adding custom enemies from modders or people who make custom content makes these better because their encounters are not bugged, so you can escape from them. But we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I could increase perception, but 2%. Yeah, anywho, I'm just deciding not to. So we're gonna heal reason and then move on to something I'm probably gonna pop inspiring novel in. So yeah, maybe we try to. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? No, I take this now, and I'm gonna pop inspiring novel just in case. Unless we run to Doll Nurse again. Usually I would have thingy, but yeah. So yeah, they do. Yes, after cultists you start with 0 funds, but you keep the prices. Yeah. So that's the thing about it. I mean, I could check for myself. I would always advise everyone, whether it's you to me or me to you, when we say something, check it for yourself. But I mean, I'm not saying that I don't believe you. I'm just saying. You know, I probably will do more research, even to the history of those nerfs or buffs, if difficulties were changed. Because I think Harbinger was the first time, I think it's even active now, that things are nerfed specifically for Harbinger. But I can't remember if that's this update or next update. Anywho, I don't need a brace here actually, so this is actually better if I hit 3 attacks, which we do, so we profit. So okay, finally we're balanced from that abysmal 3 miss, but I mean, again, anything could happen, so I'm not holding my breath. Or am I holding my breath? What's the... Yeah, anywho. Hospital pass, patient room, don't go yet, but I've gotta go now. Get lost for Doom because we don't have the map. Which actually, I mean, I think pays itself off in funds. In a room where there are a lot of location investigations where you are investigating, you know, those locations. I can't remember. I think it's like village and mansion, or is it village and forest? The Doom pays off, but 3 stamina. Potential 20, or even this is potential. So. We're gonna humor this for the reason that my Doom is looking a bit high. So, let's find out how good or average our RNG is. And then, we can brace here, and I think we may be able to, I want to hit this, though. Please hit this. 95%? Good. And I think we can even just prep strong, but let's be absolutely sure. No, this should kill, right? Please let this kill. Okay, good. And we get the Occult Diary, which lowers Doom, so yeah. Sign contract for more cigarettes. You know what? Yeah, why not, right? We're going to put a point into... into knowledge for the lighthouse. If I get any more levels, I'll put it into strength. I could have checked the lighthouse, but I'm not right now for some reason, so, yeah. Into ramen we go. So we no longer have the novel buff, but we used it in probably one of the most optimal places to use it. The second one would probably be the old man at the end... at the end of Vigil. But I normally don't fight that old man unless I'm on Ill-Fated, or Knight Errant, which I am on, actually, so never mind. I forgot I was doing that. Well, does the old man still do a lot of damage? Let's find out. Let's find out, because I normally don't fight the old man, so I might as well do it, again, low stakes. Or lower stakes. This is ultimately Doom, so if I decide to trade funds, so we're going to lose reason instead. And let's find out. No! I mean, my perception is at 1. I should have known, but I said, oh, perception! And then as I clicked it, I went, oh, perception. But it rolled at 11, so really, did it matter? Anywho. So, away we go. We will level up again, but it won't be in time. If I did the thorough investigation and the big ending... Actually, I should have, actually, but too late now. Because I could have thrown away the hospital pass, but I didn't want to throw away the cigarettes, so you know what? Fine, as we go into Vigil. So let's find out if this is worth it. Of course, you don't want to fail the Vigil immediately, because that's extra doom from the guests turning into abominations, but... Oh hey, there were my items I could have thrown away, but... I don't think I can throw the book, so let's store it to get the Vigil pamphlet. I'm probably going to store the hospital pass as well. Clap, 3 claps and a bow. Oh, I almost misclicked. But we're going to pick up the meat cleaver to throw at the old man later, as we also pick up the demon mask, which should help. Yeah. I didn't want to lower my reason or stamina. The max reason, again, you're never really going to be topped off most of the time, so yeah. And let's find out. Let's find out how much this old man does. If this whole ring thing doesn't get in our way, we can at least tack boost. But... Alright, so... Actually, I think I'm just going to roll on this again. There's a chance I missed 2 of these, but... Okay, good. Oh no, he's gone! And then, yeah. How many levels I usually finish a jury run? Funny enough, even on Harbinger, because again, she's not in the quick play rotation, so I haven't played her as much, but when I was trying, I think I have a video on it too, when I was trying to do a horrorless run on Harbinger, because that's just a personal pride thing I wanted to do, you can be upwards of level 5 to 6 if you're being really efficient. I didn't know as much of and if you really remember events, again, that's not out of the question, so... because you can do a lot of things, especially if you have Flood, but that's more a maybe oversight in design, because in Flood you can rest the whole mystery. But the point is that with Jury you can still reach like level 5 or 6. I don't remember the exact mystery you might run into it. I want to say you can get to mystery 4 or 5 at level 5 and 6, which means you can level up more, or before the horror catches you. So in that way she's fair. But yeah. I want to say again, I would have to play her again, which I could do if you really want to see a run, so I can put money where my mouth is, but... Why did I grab running shoes again? But yeah. I would say at least 5 or 6 for Jury, if you're being efficient on Doom. If you're not, then yeah, you would... The horror would catch you at level 3 and then you get stuck, which is what would happen if you, again... don't know World of Horror as much, which is reasonable. Or if you were like me and you decided to go, hey, I'm just going to try to play normally. And then you go, well, I shouldn't play normally. so 2 Doom here, and I could throw all of this stuff. And then the Knight Errant penalty is 6 Doom. I also forgot to smoke my cigarettes. Oh, we're at 96% Doom right now. I completely overlooked that. Well, I guess we die. But yeah. High score. But yeah, that's Jury in a nutshell. Again, if you can do a Hordeless run, it is possible. Obviously you should try to reroll mysteries, but then if you're just playing her normally but trying to be efficient, it's level 5-6 is not unheard of for people who are efficient. So yeah. So we're gonna die immediately in about 2 floors. Out of curiosity, do we have the 6th floor? Yeah, so I can do it. You know what? We'll call this our intermission, and we'll do a Jury run right after this. And I'll try to explain, because I did do a lot of Jury runs. Of course, I didn't record them, though, so I only have that one that I put up as a video, and I got pretty, not close. You know, even to put more spin on things, I will try to do a Hordeless run, but I may reroll here and there, so... I think there was a backstory you chose as well, but I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. There were 2 that I had off the top of my head, but I think there's one that people like using. Let's see here. Was it? No. That was just to design break, because Curious Birthmark, you get a coin, and you can kill the... I try to snap it near the microphone. You can kill the horror, but obviously the point here is to play around. But you know what? Just to be fair, we'll do World of Horror, because let's just say you're doing a regular-ish Jury run, and I know you might be using another backstory, but definitely... Who was it? Who was it? There's another god that actually you picked too. But you don't want to actually... Yeah, so if you use the old coin and you get a free curse removal, you can remove the horror curse. I think that's an oversight, so... oversight, though. Design oversight. So I wouldn't do it, because it's probably going to be patched out. But... let's just do... I think there was another god, but obviously not Yoggothag, but... So I'm going to do Ath here, but... Yeah, because Curse... on the run, I know it says personal, but technically it's a cursed. I don't know if I want to show you, but I'm in the run right now. I'll probably do it as a bonus after this run. I'll look at the lighthouse anyway, but... let's see here. Takushi-san second, encounter second, both seconds, dexterity, knowledge, strength. And so yeah, let's do stuff. So, with Jury specifically, as a doggo barks in the background, basically you don't want to use any Doom things, vending machine maybe, but really nothing. School nurse costs Doom, but technically all these cost Doom. So, you're not visiting anything that increases your Doom, basically, is what you want to do. Seaside, you can use Monument, but obviously decreasing Doom doesn't decrease your horror progress. And then visiting any Illegal Den maybe, but because Illegal Den ultimately saves you Doom on Ward, if you have Ward. Otherwise... So this is probably just going to be Reason Healing, but because we're Jury, let's play to her strength, so let's just take Experience now. Wear our Witch costume. And yeah, we're actually going to reroll here. So we're looking for, basically, if you get any Forced Investigation, like any Forced Mystery, Botanist, Footage, those are no-nos, including Household Hell. So I see Botanist, we're going to reroll. Coma, Flood, Cape, Eos, Ward. This might be okay. We have Ward as well, but the Illegal Den offsets it. So let's try this one out. I know we don't have a weapon, but... yeah, so, and think about trying to do a Hordeless run. This is probably also not possible. Someone could probably already let me know, but... yeah, design-wise, it's not the easiest thing to do. I would say it's one of the more harder things to do, because you have to hope on good RNG, if you're not re-rolling mysteries. If you are, then maybe I can see how it might be an achievement, but it can't hide anything heavy behind its unlocks, because it is quite... it may be the hardest thing to do, but it's definitely not easy, like I said. So, and again, knowing events helps out, because if you know what choices and events lead to no Doom penalties or no Doom loss, then it works out better for you. However, obviously you don't want to die either, but That's up to the game to decide. So yeah, again, vital clue there, adding more horror progress is not great, but there's nothing you can do about that. And you just have to hope that things are better. Search for a weapon, please. Yeah, we have a weapon. It's not the best weapon, but it's a weapon. We're also losing a bunch of reason here, but with this we get at least one level up. If we had passed more stat checks, we'd be closer to about level 2, 10, 20 experience, but that didn't happen. So, let's do the next... If I had more reason, I'd take Flood now and show you the Flood thing, but that's the easiest way to do a horrorless run. But when I was trying to do it legit without exploiting Flood, it gets close, but I could never really close it out, unfortunately, so... Oh, we lost Bath immediately, too. Again, this is really heavy RNG. You want to still try to survive. However, if you can't, nothing you can do about it. I don't want to take Flood now, though, then. This is gonna hurt, though. I may need to rest. But again, you're preferably not resting at all. And this is on Harbinger, too, so I'm just making purposefully harder on myself. The thing is, Coma, at the end of Coma, we lose reason as well, so I'm going to take Ward. That's why I'm taking Ward now. But if I want to lower my... Yeah, so we have the Asugi-san, thankfully. Preferably, you don't want to do this, but if it's for the sake of jury... no, actually, we're not going to do that. Just to try to save on more Doom. And we're going to take Strength there. And we're going to keep moving. So, we get a Curse, Survivor's Guilt. That's not going to help. Again, that's just being unlucky. But even with this, even if I spectacularly fail on trying to go as long as I can without the horror catching up, you can kind of already see where this is going. Some characters don't even level up after the first mystery, but here I am going to level up for sure. Is this stamina? Okay, well, we passed it, so thankfully we're okay. And we could fight our friend here, but obviously running away means that we don't get any more... the horror progress jumps significantly. So we'll try to fight our friend, but if we can't... That event also used to do 4% Doom, but, you know. And yeah, here, any encounters that you can fight, you know, pretty good. Yeah, and Yashiro is Yashiro. Yeah, Yashiro is Yashiro. That's the best we'll say on that. But if I were succeeding more events, again, this would be a lot better. In Flood, definitely this is going to be a lot lower, but that's if I exploit it, which, you know, you can. I'll do it just to show it, but, you know. So do we get out? I need to not lose... Funny enough, I need to not lose stamina. So, we get a sewing kit, which will help out with this boss encounter. And yeah, hopefully everything turns out fine. This is going to do a lot of damage still, but we should be able to brace into something. Yeah, I mean, that's as good as we're going to get. If I add an extra point of damage, it might help, but for 3 stamina, because the alternative is doing something like this, but... That's not guaranteed either, so I might as well take a risk here, doing Brace into Attack, and then we'll Sewing Kit if we need to. And we may even... I could even throw the Steak Knife, but I think that's a bit too much. Yeah, we're gonna... Well, no, we'll wait on it. We'll wait on it. No, I mean, it doesn't matter. I should just use it now. So we lose Charisma there, but so be it. If I didn't want to gamble, I think I would punch on this next one, yes. Because Heavy does 4, which doubles into 8. So here, to just guarantee this, I should double attack boost into Kick. And then we do this. Yeah, and then that's going to be another level. And again, our horror progress, again, this is where most people, yeah, right now, some people might be at like 80-90% horror. So, yeah. Also, I never got her Doom Decrease one. What is this? I don't want to take her perks. I may have no choice, because Dexterity for the Steak Knife. So, that's horror progress. But again, most people would be stuck at level 3 by now, whereas you can reasonably hit 5 or 6. No bath. So be it. I could do Akamanto now, but my stamina isn't too way. Again, maybe I shouldn't have played Akamanto here, but what can I do, right? So, we're gonna hold it off though, because the levels are gonna be much more advantageous for us for no other reason. If for no other reason than for accuracy, so that's why I'm holding off on Fled and Comb. Again, strategies like this for Jury are what you want to work out with. Especially if you have the chance to reroll mysteries more than you, if you're comfortable rerolling mysteries, then yeah. So, and then at the end, because even then, the most important part is that if you play in this way, look at my Doom right now. It's at 26% on my third mystery. So 26% on my third mystery. Who cares if I'm level 4 or 5 and I get horror caught at third mystery if I can just rest with all this Doom that I've saved? You get what I mean? So if the levels weren't already, or being able to reach, even if you don't reach level 5 or 6, if you only get to 4 and you just like, I'm so close, doesn't matter because your Doom is probably at like 40% Doom. So if Jury makes it to the lighthouse, you can brute force or you can rest in the middle, like what I may do before Akamanto, and therefore here's what you have for Jury. Again, this is kind of more, I mean, I wouldn't even say unlucky. This Harbinger luck is, if you want to be realistic, it's kind of reasonable. So, in this kind of run, 26% Doom on my third mystery. Yes, I'm dying, but I can rest that, and I can even rest even more. If you don't get the levels, yes, you're going to be a bit more inaccurate, but you have Doom to spend, is what I'm trying to say. So again, if nothing else, Jury is more backloaded, because if you spend Doom at the beginning trying to get weapons and whatnot, obviously your horror progression is going to boost up, and then you won't be able to level up. Even if you have weapons, it's like, oh well, I can't level up, so oops. But yeah. So I know that, yeah, that's Doom there, but the increase in threat loss, I didn't know, but if it brought it up to Doom, it might have been bad. But this was a more unluckier run, I guess. I'm willing to say it's a more unluckier run. But we should be able to maybe even hit 5. So we get knowledge. We didn't get her. I'm still waiting for the Doom decrease. I think this is the first time I haven't actually seen her Doom decrease perk, but at least it works now, if that's anything. And we may take Akamanto next, if we don't die at a reason here. Never mind! So we're gonna do this. We might as well do this. So this is good luck. In fact, it might even offset all the bad luck, because dullness. But yeah, especially with dullness, which arguably is not an oversight because enemies were meant to be blind. Now we know that. Yeah, we get to be a lot more lenient with what we can or cannot do. Technically, though, at the end of Coma, I die here because I'm going to lose 3 reason, but at this point, I mean, anyone who's watching either right now or in the future, you can probably see where Jury's good and bad points are. If not, again, it's a lot to do with how you manage Doom, not like any other character. And then knowing events, obviously. So Jury is more an advanced character, because if you don't know the events in Shiokawa or World of Horror for being meta, your Doom increases too much, and then the horror catches you, and you're like, oh no, I'm at level 2 or 3. 2 is what you don't want, but 3 is not unworkable, but it's really hard. But yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's only when you do an offensive action. Even doing the ritual, some people thought, no, you can't even do the ritual, but you can throw items at her, which is what allows you to do this to her. And Burning Man, or any enemy with the blind status. I think that doesn't count. If she kills me here, so be it. This is just a look at a run with Jury. But yeah, so if an enemy has this blind trait, won't attack unless provoked, yeah, you would have to do an attack, or even a ritual, or even some actions that maybe like brace or dodge. But if you do improvise or throw things at them, they won't. I mean, you can try to reasonably logic it out. It's like you throw things at them and they don't know who's throwing it at you, so how can they accurately attack you? But, maybe that's something that's changed, but I don't think it's exactly an oversight, which is why I allow myself to use it even in challenges and stuff. I think that 26 turns, that's more than enough, but yeah. So, if it does get changed, I'm not going to cry about it, because right now it's not like I'm using it very much, a lot as well. But funny enough, if I had actually... Oh, I die immediately. No, I should have rested once. So if I rested once, I would be at 86% horror. I can forget the spell though, actually. So never mind, I'm still okay. But, so yeah, now for flood and stuff. Okay, so we'll do the flood exploit, just to say it. But, you can see, again, with good enough RNG, even without doing a horrorless run, you get very good returns. Also, I'm gonna throw this here because, yeah. So, I think I need to do more. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, we should be able to Desperate Prep Heavy. We level up again, so now we're actually at level 5. Hey, we finally get to be elusive. I'm actually gonna heal Reason here, however. Yeah, heal Reason. And yeah, well, we have to do at least one school investigation, but you also have to save one person. Oh my goodness. Really? Now of all times, sir? You couldn't have chosen a worse time. Really? I can't do this? Maybe an extra point. Well, yeah, an extra point of dexterity may have been enough. This is time 88. Yeah, I need another point of dexterity, funny enough, to do attack heavy. Whoops. So what do I get? 7 into nothing. Cool. I think I die here. I may die here. 7, 9. Yeah, I have to Desperate Action, but I want to attack first, though. I may even need to throw the steak knife, which probably will get me killed by the boss, but hey. I think this is the best I can do. If it's not, I mean, I could be wrong. So let's find out. Oh, we get bonus damage. We get bonus damage really off that? Anyway. If that's bonus damage, then theoretically I'm doing 7 damage per? I'm gonna prep the steak knife to throw it just in case. Okay, good. So, yeah, we visit the school to find the theologist, because the damage mitigation is the most important thing. I don't want to... Oh, I'm dead here, I think. Please pass this. No! I really needed to. I mean, I could have started resting immediately, but you get the point. Here I am at level 5. I could have rested at any time. I'm at 33% doom on my 4th mystery. So, yeah. That's Jury. That's my TED Talk for Jury, question mark. So, on to the next custom character I go. Was there something... I think there was... Oh, yeah. Oh, no. One last thing to show for Jury. For those who don't already know. Jury, Curious Birthmark. Doesn't need to be on the... doesn't need to be in Harbinger. Because here we have the old coin. Break the old coin. On the run. Oh, spooky. Gone. So that's old coin. That's the exploit. But I'm sure that's a design oversight, so... Yeah. So yeah, let's go. Custom playthrough. I just set that all. I think sudden death still applies here, so that's why I set that. But let's move on to Toma. All of the meat and fish arriving at the shop has been tainted. It looks like saving the world is good for business. Strength, charisma, meat cleaver, skilled butcher, serial killer. Nice. Not nice. Game-wise, might be nice, but let me look at what I have here. Yeah, so let's see here. 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exquisite taste. Oh, appropriate, right? For this character's lore. And then, 2. So, you got that. You got that exquisite taste character exclusive. Meat cleaver. So, to say it right now, any character that starts with a weapon is automatically, like, at least average tier at minimum, but I want to say above average in my opinion. Dexterity, strength, light, second toxicity. Perfect. Or mainly strength being there is perfect, but vending machine, so this is the one that gets scary, but if I don't use History Club, should be fine. Although, again, I wouldn't even argue History Club is... I mean, maybe tied with School Nurse, but I can see why it's better than even School Nurse. So if you decide, if you're playing on Exquisite Taste, excuse me, I understand why you take History Club over, because there's a lot of good things to find in there, perks aside. So, regeneration, huh? Alright, and I don't want to crash the game, so I'm not going to look at Costume B, because I don't know who doesn't have a Costume B, which will crash the game. Arms, scissors, botanist, painting, Toma. So, Let's push our limit here. Let's go scissors into scissor. Meat cleaver into scissors. If we're on timeline B though, then it kind of doesn't matter. Yeah. Mainly because we don't have a boss fight. The problem is that if there's a boss fight, but bow clap, and then we're going to do 3 claps. I think that was stamina if I failed, but I didn't remember. So I know it's a perception, but this is the guaranteed out if I fail, but I would like a steak knife. If I don't, yeah, so you lose 2 reason there. The middle option grants you healing when you succeed for a knowledge check, I believe. But if you fail, nothing happens, whereas I took a risk there. And there's a 66% chance, there's a chance of an encounter here, so yeah. Do I want to gamble here? No, I don't want to gamble. I don't want to gamble. I think I do bonus damage as well, because, yeah. So it normally does 4, but since Meat Cleaver, I feel like that was a buff to Meat Cleaver, but anywho. Yeah, and then we can get out this turn. So I saved a -1 all doing that. Sigil doesn't matter, we're on timeline B. But yeah, having a weapon is pretty great. Take a detour. I think risk going through when you fail is injury. That I feel is ingrained in my bones. As we fight the Drain Swimmer, well, hey. I mean, I know we didn't run to the teacher this time, but hey. It's time. You're a beast enemy, but beast and human take bonus damage? Yeah. Human and monster, sorry. But, I mean, 3 stamina damage. Let's brace into attack. Oh my goodness, let's brace into attack. Okay, good. Let's hopefully hit this one. Yeah, and then we can prep attack out. Or prep strong out. That's how, I mean, those are my own terms I'm coming up with it, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about when I say things like that. So bow, clap, I'm just going to do 3 claps. That way it's easier for me to try and remember. So to touch on the ethical conversation we had a while ago. Again, here there's no way you can know for sure that if I'm just looking... Oh, let me see, hold on. Bow, clap, clap, bow, clap. Okay, let's try to remember that. Just in case I run into a ghost enemy. But there's no way you can confirm that I'm not, you know, writing down the ritual while that's happening. But again, that's more on me. Like, it's only gonna hurt me because I'm ethically... I mean, it hurts you as well because if I'm doing a challenge, it's unethical to do so. But, you know, we're healthy as gonna be. So we're as healthy as we're gonna be. Going stamina, reason at 11. I am losing my mind right now. Sewing kit. There, and here we go. So, we have Doom to spare, so I can risk this, because if I succeed, that's funds. If I fail, that's Doom. Still trying to remember certain events here and there. Although, if I really wanted to remember, what I really should be doing, as I failed at on a low roll, is playing with the modded events, but we're showcasing the characters, so hey! That said, ooh, I mean, it's 2 all, so I might as well guarantee 1. And hope I hit the rest, otherwise I think I'm gonna throw the bat. Or maybe do... No. No, I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna take a risk here. Both here and the next turn, because I'm gonna throw the wooden... Actually, is this guaranteed? No, it's not. But it's better than losing. Well, okay. Well, no, this is guaranteed. That's why I said I was going to throw the wooden bat and then do prep strong. Short for prep strong attack. And then I will, fresh meat, give mysterious meat for completing a mystery, or doomed already. Don't mind if I do, although I really should. No, you know what? For science, we're going to do this. Grab a light source, equip that light source, move on, and probably don't fight the boss. As Toma thumbs up to the painter to let Amy die slot B, and you know what? Yeah. So I could try to fight this boss. I don't think I'm going to still, though, because it's going to cause me a lot of pain. So, unfortunately, Amy, this is where we part. As we say... No, we heal. Although I don't like doing that because there's a reason penalty. I don't know if it applies there, but... Hey. And we get a lump of flesh for our trouble. So... Crimson Moon, so there goes my attack boost, but hopefully with this extra point in strength, we get more. We get more. That's really all I should say. All I should say. Coma Arms Botanist. Yeah, botanist. Fetid fumes as well, so we can't really rest without spending a lot of doom for stamina and reason. But I believe that's fair, so... yeah, moving on. I don't think Exquisite Taste is in the quick play rotation either. Along with a couple, I think pretty much almost all the new backstories, but... you know, why not, right? Oh yes, 10 strength. Where is this RNG during my Nuzlocke challenge, by the way? Goodness gracious. But let's hope. Yeah, let's hope. Yeah, 6% quickly. Yeah, I know there. I thought there was something else that wasn't rolling along with Jury during quick play. So pretty much all the new stuff in 9.9 is not rolling in quick play, which will apparently be fixed in the next update. Whether the next update is another update before 1.0 or is actually just 1.0, we'll see. What I'm hoping is that wherever people aren't thinking that 0.9.9 means that the next one is 1.0, because you can technically go in programming terms, you can go 0.10, but. You know, I mean, listen, with how World of War updates, for those who've forgotten, there's like literal months, if not a year, or years, I think mainly a year or plus some months in between significant updates. Even just some certain hot fixes, but, you know, do I dare go even further beyond? If I saw Quick Thinking, I would have doubled up on Dexterity, hoping to get 8 Dexterity, but since that didn't happen, we'll take this Anatomy class to, because of the lore, and move on. Arms Coma. So we're gonna Arms now. Hopefully our reason isn't too bad at the end of Coma. I know that sounds weird, but trust me, it makes sense, because I don't want to get hurt on reason here, then at the end of Coma I'm at like 3 reason, and then I get really sad. The good news is that having 11 to 12 strength means that I should pass a lot of strength checks, if not all of them, but, you know, I can't remember what happens when you actually tie, but we'll find out. I'm also holding onto a lot of stamina healing as I run into a ghost encounter, so, what was it? Bow, clap, clap, bow, clap for 4 reasons. I mean, it's worse than staying here, or I could just run away, so... The developer has said, I mean, if I'm thinking about when I remember when the developer talked about it, or Ghost Encounters in particular, I don't know if they changed their opinion, so actually it's the only thing I remember, but the developer said that they wanted to rehaul Ghost Encounters. However, I think it was at least like 1 or 2 plus years ago that was said, so maybe things changed where they're leaving the Ghost Encounters in, but... Again, at this point, I would say the opinion's out, the jury's out on that, or anything could happen, so... If Ghost Encounters are changed, I mean, that would probably come after the Lighthouse rehaul, because I know that one is a big push as well from the developer, to change the Lighthouse into pretty much something completely different. Because I think the developer said that was a placeholder anyway, so, you know... Dexterity at 5. What will we roll? We'll roll failure because it doesn't matter what your stats are. Boom. I mean, that was a fair dexterity roll, but, you know. I was trying to rhyme at the same time, but... Threat level, Doom increase, but I don't really mind, even though, you know, it's still at Doom threat level, but... For science! I didn't even know, I just lowered it, knowing it was only 2 Doom, but... Also, we have like 8. We're effectively at 15 stamina. Where I pulled that number from is that Lump of Flesh heals 5 and Sewing Kit heals 3. Even if they didn't, you can do the math. And the point is that I'm not healing my stamina yet, so technically I have more stamina than I actually do. And yeah, we're gonna run from this as well. We have Doom to spend. Again, all of your HP, which in World of Horror is Doom, Stamina, and Reason, are resources to spend. So if I can avoid taking a lot of Stamina or Reason damage, I will spend the Doom. However, I don't think I can run from this. Never mind. I can. And I know I have a lot of Doom. Again, at the end of your 5th mystery, or in your 5th mystery, if you're around 80-ish%, if you're into the low 80% Doom, then you're still kind of on track. But if you're lower than 80% during your 5th mystery, I mean... So, Takushi-san is going to get absolutely demolished here, but My worry lies in other things that I can't see. Look at that pose. But I shouldn't, because I think the threshold for Doom is 84%. I say 84% because even if you have the 6th floor, aside from branded proccing, of course, if you have branded, but we're assuming most of the time you don't have branded or other Doom proccing things, so with 84% Doom, you have 6 floors of the Lighthouse, which is 6 Doom investigating. Or maybe it's 83% Doom, because then with 83% Doom, 6 floors, 6 Doom, so that's 89% Doom, and if you fail both Doom checks, that's 99% Doom. Of course, if you have Takushi-san, that number fluctuates, because Takushi-san is X Doom, X being an indeterminate number, because you don't know if you're going to be able to one-shot him or not. But here, I think we can pretty much brute force. If you want to add Takushi-san, then he's probably like 3% Doom realistically most of the time. Upwards of 6, but again, that's most of the time you absolutely obliterate Takushi-san, so as I just said, I think he even just dies here. So, yeah. But that's part of the, I don't know, I feel like there's some kind of, I forgot, botanist? Well, never mind. I mean, I'm okay on Doom, but I feel like there's some kind of logical fallacy that can be used for that, where, if things are going well, of course things are going to end okay, where if things aren't going well, then that's when you need to account for it. Those are the bad things. Anywho, Drain Swimmer? Yeah. Hey, Toma, you survived. Well, if you survived, is that for the best? I mean, the whole world survived. I guess that's what matters, but you, on the other hand. So, again, we're going to try to fit as many custom characters as possible. I mean, we still have a bunch of time. I'm looking at my timer. As we move on to, hey, I mean, shouldn't need an explanation unless you don't know the game where this character comes from, but I'll still narrate the flavor lines. A strange being from another realm on a righteous crusade across all realities to prove themselves the only being worthy of the title of God and convince others to join them in their holy cause. High charisma, minus luck, starts with the ritual dagger. So yeah, so what do we have right now? So, yeah, and I was actually planning to pick that game up, but it was too late, so I didn't end up playing it. Of course, I watched other people play it, but you know. So, 3, so Hunted by the Cult. Oh, how appropriate, right? And then 5. So at Hunted by the Cult. Probably the closest to actually being lore accurate, maybe, but also my voice is, I'm starting to lose my voice, but I'm still hungry. Charisma, strength, second encounter, second mystery, knowledge, every single stat check, and then both second checks. We also have Book of Gore, but that costs Doom, question mark? Maybe? Well, we'll find out. But as with every other character, so yeah, yeah, this is a bit sticking out. This is some green that wasn't taken out, but you know, why not, right? If for no other reason than reason healing, but if nothing else, if even casting Book of Gore causes Doom, then at least we have Doom for Doom increase and injury for 3 stamina, 3 reason. Akamanto, Scissors, Ramen, Mermaids, Kana. So Kana first, into Scissors, into Akamanto. Plan set. I don't think there's ever a time you don't do Kana first. It's hard to say not to. Also, I forgot to prepare, but whoops, we'll trade blood. Grab an energy drink, as little as that'll help us, just in case we need funds for 2 Doom, and move on our merry little way. Actually, I should actually check the History Club, because that should benefit us as well. 1 strength for, yeah, why not, right? I know this increases Doom, but hey, so yeah, reason instead of Doom, but 1 point of strength for 5 Doom, don't mind if I do. That, however, is a bit too much. Sign contract so the old god gives us funds instead, and let's find out. I mean, knowing we have Scissors and Akamanto, our Doom is actually lower than it is right now, but again, that's what I mean by knowing World of Horror, knowing Shiokawa, or knowing the game's events. You can strategize a bit more. I think that's the beauty of any roguelike, but mainly this one, which doesn't really have a skill one, but hey. So, yeah, died to Jury run, died to reason, but level 4 at third mystery. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Even if the horde catches up, if you're at level 4, I would argue that's definitely workable. Also, this is knowledge as well, but oh my goodness, it's so bad. Do I just want to run? I think I just want to run. Yeah, I want to run. But then you can, if you have a chance to rest, you can rest at level 4, and if that means the horde catches you, so be it. But ultimately, you want to at least hit 5 because that's where most characters end anyway, and you have a reasonable amount of accuracy. I don't personally end runs usually at level 5. I usually end them at level 4, sometimes 3. But unless I'm forgetting, and you can look at my whole channel to confirm that. But I mean, 4 and 5 are pretty good anyway. So if you have the Doom to spend to heal, so be it. If it prevents you from dying to reason, and of course making sure that you are playing around the events. Again, I would say Jury is a more advanced character. Because understanding, when and where to spend Doom or save on Doom to level up or to heal is the tug of war that Jury has to deal with. Of course, you still want to level up. That's still, you don't want to be level 1 or 2. Is the Hakuna Matata of Jury. 3 and 4 you can still reasonably work with. 3 are harder than 4, but you want to reach 5, and if you can reach 6, then you should be pretty fine. So, Kana, hey, let's go visit this school. And I didn't check the diary, but at least we checked the locker, so we should. Okay, so we can still check it now. It's the lockers that I can't go back to. Star fishing. Actually, I could grab the scissors here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna grab the scissors. So I'm just gonna leave the sigil as it is. But yeah, doing Jury. If you like playing as Jury, then it'll become as second nature. It'll actually help you out because it'll give you ways to be like, okay, I remember this is how I don't spend Doom, or this is where I should spend Doom, and therefore you'll make decisions that with other characters it's like, I could do that, but I decide not to. Of course, with other characters aside from Jury, they level up at 100, and in Yashiro's case. Oh, I made a mistake. You're talking about Yashiro. I think someone talked about Yashiro earlier. I mistook them for Toshiaki, but. In Yashiro's case, he levels up at 140? So yeah, big oof, but he was nerfed because I don't remember why, but he was nerfed. Meanwhile, Toshiaki just dancing with the Necronomicon. But, or the cookbook. Yeah, so, turn on the lights for reason, because we want to fight the scissor lady and steal her cursed scissors. These are this lamb's scissors now, scissor lady. If I can get out of this just fine, because she has a bunch more health when she is the horror version. And I don't even get a guaranteed. So, yeah, Yashiro, I think personally he does have okay perks. It's just that his whole mechanic and stuff doesn't usually click in runs. At least I believe, in my opinion, from a personal standpoint. I mean, I don't think he's absolute garbage, but he's definitely at worst below average. But I think he's still workable because it's not like his positives don't do anything. If anything, at minimum, they give you a shield. I'm deciding on what I want to do because I don't have. The problem is I don't have reason here. Does Book of okay? Well, I guess I'm gonna find out. So we're gonna do prep attack because it's -2 all. So even numbers. Not bracing doesn't get me as much anyway. She's not raising her scissors, but we're still going to throw the wooden bat. I can also throw the ritual dagger if I'm going to be equipping the scissors. But I'm going to do this. Did that increase my Doom? Why didn't I check? I should have checked. I didn't check. I guess I'll check in retrospect where I could have... I'm not recording either. But that's a plus I can have while streaming. I can record at the same time, but I'm only streaming. Whoops. As I do this again... Well, let's find... Okay, well, we're gonna brace. We're gonna brace, that's for sure. Because I don't need to do this anymore. I don't need to throw the ritual dagger is what I mean to say. Because I should be able to just do this. Yeah. And scissors. So, we're gonna equip them, and whatever Doom we get is the Doom we... Oh, Blood Moon. Okay, didn't increase my Doom? Good. And I'm responding, my stream is 7 seconds slower, faster. Basically, there's a 7-second, on average, buffer between me seeing, you hearing me, and me actually talking outright. Yeah, we're going to take second sight, by the way. And we're going to increase strength. So yeah, you have the, you have the luxury to go back. But yeah, it's a thing. Completely forgot what I was talking about. But Akamanto, yeah, Akamanto now. We have mermaids, but we can just burn the school down. 45% Doom actually right now isn't that bad. Of course, events notwithstanding. With events, I might actually be in a bad way, but until then, funny enough, our stamina is just adequate because we're going to be hurt by Akamanto. Meanwhile, can I do anything here? No. Blood Moon says no. If we didn't have Blood Moon, this would be a 90% chance. And I can't even do this. I would need to throw the Ritual Dagger, which I think I'm going to do. Yeah. We basically just traded a bunch of damage. So I traded that damage throwing the Ritual Dagger for 3. For 5 damage, I'm probably planning to throw at Akamanto later, and we're going to run in Terror. But before we run into Akamanto, let's rest. I think that's just my advice strat from now on. And I think when I do make a tips video, I know I'm going to make at least 2 versions of the tips video. One for absolute beginners or people who don't know World of War at all, and another for people who kind of know but want to just listen to like things that maybe I would do, I guess. But also, I don't want to eat this in the face. I don't think I can run from this. No, I can run from this, but I don't want to run from this, so we'll take the 80% and see. Good. But then I could also just go over, I guess, tips on each mystery, even though that's a bit much. To me, that would feel like I'm padding for content, but I need to hit both of these. Funny enough, I need to just do one. I don't even want to lose 2 stamina. I'm that greedy right now. But I guess I'm throwing the steak knife then, and then we're gonna do this. No, my cursed scissors. So if we had the not Irizumi? No, Yakuza card. Yakuza card, I think this sells for like 5 funds, so it's not the most, but it's in exorbitant prices that exist in the illegal den, but I'm just saying it's an option. If for some reason this lamb has a Yakuza card, which I don't think it does, but so Stock-chan, what do I do? Do I just take this risk? I think so. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this. It's 1 stamina anyway, and we didn't hit it. I need an extra point to do a 2-turn. Come on, I could throw the hunting rifle, but I don't need to. So what we're gonna do is, I guess, dodge, unless this is not guaranteed. That's not guaranteed either. That's too spooky for me, so let's hope we hit this. If we don't, so be it. Nope. Why would I? And then we do this. So we have a branch and a hunting rifle to throw, and then we're gonna rest once, and then go in. Again, we have Book of Gore just to be safe. Oh, we got both Cultist Hunters. How long has it been since I fought both of you people, by the way? In the same run, but at least I get out immediately. I think the scissors I heard was a 25% proc chance, upwards of 33 in my mind, but hey. So, yeah, we're definitely going to eat the lump of flesh. Bloated, which thankfully doesn't do anything right now. And then we're going to throw everything we have. Take this rifle, and don't shoot me with it. Take this branch, that also does 3 damage. And away we go. See how much damage we do. Let's see here. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. I mean, it's -2 also. I should just be doing something like this, but let's find out. 50%? No! I mean, I'm still gonna do it. He's not doing anything, so I should be able to do this freely, and then we can desperate action out. So, for all, that's kind of a lot, but it's Akamanto, so I guess it technically makes sense. What are the chances? Let's check to see what the chances of me getting a slot B item are. Chances are? Ramen mermaids, so probably not high, so I might as well equip the Crestfallen Mask now. We're gonna enter mermaids first. Just in case we get another item to... We have 8 funds, by the way. Let's use those. If I smoke 2 cigarettes now, I will absolutely be fine. I didn't want to rest. Oops, too late now. But, yeah, we'll smoke with it. I mean, I was low on stamina, so it wasn't a complete waste, but we'll save this brick in case we need to throw it away for ramen, which I probably could, but, you know. So, yeah, let's find out. Let's find out if we survive. So we grab a mask here, so we double mask up. Yeah, let's see here. Colts, no, we're not well, I mean, Book of Gore, technically, funny enough, but we're gonna take Quick Thinking instead. I probably could have tried out Cursed Signs with Book of Gore, but yeah, I'm not gonna do it this time. Maybe I should have. For content's sake, I should have, but I decided not to. So, let's find out what happens at the end of this Mermaids. Quick Thinking, giving us an extra 10 experience there. And let's find out what else we have. Again, keeping in mind that we have Book of Gore available, or Flesh Regrowth once, because that will be painful. Well, that was painful, but it's healing if we need to. I could also notice his face, that's Doom, so you know what? Also, Kana doesn't actually die here. I don't know if that's an oversight or not, but I'm just gonna say that's balanced. For no other reason than the reason that Eels is not a guaranteed mystery, so, you know. And into ramen we go. We've had worse mysteries, by the way, so I'm gonna do this. No, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till the end. Because I'm probably gonna reach level 4 anyway. So it does me no. This extra experience doesn't do anything for me aside from grabbing extra funds, maybe, but which I may need to do. This is a reason lost regardless. The question is, do I want to lose more reason and lower Doom? No. The answer is no. I think I'm doing pretty comfortable on Doom. 67% Doom on my 5th mystery. And I could, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do this, and we're actually gonna pop into the pharmacy. So, arm sling slot B. Or pills! Pills here. I don't remember my lighthouse. Whoops. But to keep the Stalker's Mask on, I'm gonna grab Reason Healing and pop these pills and go. Can this lamb stomach the pills? Who knows? But we've already used it. So, into downtown we go. Nope, we're gonna lose reason there. So I popped pills to cope with the fact that I left a child question mark in the playground. Yeah, so here we're gonna brick. We're gonna brick. We're gonna brick. We get bonus damage because he's a human, and there's the extra damage I needed. Of course, this means I can't expose the ramen shop for what it is, but hey. We're gonna heal Reason here, because again, we're gonna level up to 4 no matter what, so it's fine. And here we are. Let's see here. I think we do this. And let me just check the lighthouse to be sure. Charisma. Oh, I can increase Charisma. Strength. We have double seconds, knowledge, dexterity, and we don't have this. Oh, we do have the 6th floor. Never mind. So we lose 6 stamina from knowledge and dexterity at the end. So let's find out. Charisma here, and I guess stamina here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me go, game. Obviously, there are still bugs to work out, but hey. And we could just rest just to be sure. But yeah, I'm going to drink this energy drink for no reason, and then we go on our merry little way. So, as I take a look, let me just take a look. I mean, if nothing else, what I can do... I have 3 characters left. Hey, you know what? I can do that. I can do that. So, we should be able to get through the 3 characters. The question is, what? Horror? Nope. I completely guessed there. I should have thought about it a bit more. Scissors, though, was second, because Eels was first. If Eels is first, it should normally be easy to... Or for me, it's easier to remember. But if it's not, I mean, let me know. Otherwise, hey, this lamb survived. And away we go, re-rolling, or I have to reload the game to put in 3 new characters. So, let me put them in first to make sure they're there. Before I switch. Oh my goodness, please. 1, 2,
2, 3, 4. Flip. There you go. Then quit the game and reload. Reload. Hello. Hello. Hello? Hello. There, hello. So, with the last 3 characters, I should still be on time for things that I may need to do, but as you can see, there are only 3 slots left, and let's start with Le Batteur, Savior. The Purifier, the true Messiah, has arrived to purify this world of all wretched things that have corrupted the land. The batter will not stop against any false eldritch god of this world, which, you know, might be a reference to a certain show, but let's... Oh, that's right, I'm randomizing anyway. But, let's see here. And nothing serious has happened in the side, it's just things I need to do today that are not serious, but it would probably do me... Well, I mean, things I have to do. So, let's see here. If there's anything wrong with the stream, though, let me know. Or even if the audio is too high, too low on certain parts. Let's see. 7... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Scars. Harbinger into, 1. Herald. Cool. Herald Scars, character exclusive Le Batteur. I didn't look at the perk packs, I should have. But hey, we have a baseball bat, so it's fine. Bronze Crucifix as well. So thankfully, we can actually fight ghosts. Dexterity, Charisma, second, maybe Strength, and then Takshi, but I'm still gonna... Oh wait, we have 0 knowledge. Are we just dead here? Hey, we're dead here. Welcome to my Le Batteur run. I should have modified that, at least to get a playable run in, but let's find out. Actually, I want to know what happens. I'm just gonna pop into a mystery now. I think we die immediately. Oh, look, Herald's here. You're not gonna stop me. I'll stop you, Eldritch God. Already here. Well, alright. Welcome to my welcome to my Le Batteur run. That was the Le Batteur run. Because, yeah, it's 0... Stream, okay. So... Yeah, alright. Just making sure, though. But yeah, that's something I would probably fix. Maybe I'll do a redemption and fix it. That'll be a video for tomorrow. If anything, if I don't... Yeah, because maybe... I don't know. Well, we'll see. Anywho, Yomu... Moving on to Yomu, also should be self-explanatory. If you're playing World of Horror, you probably already know where she comes from. If you don't, Touhou, Touhou, skilled in Kenjutsu, she seems lost, as if she's from another world. Could this be related to the recent incidents? I mean, considering other characters who have visited Shiokawa, maybe. Well, also I'll just use more RNG to, I won't use the last RNG, so, what is this, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fatalist. Wow, that's not comedic at all. But, and 2, 3. Katak. Alright. Hey. Encounter. Well, let's find out. It's going to be some sort of HE as we get mind wiped. But, we're going to get rid of that immediately. And away we go. Let's find out. If it doesn't end with that, it'll end with me screaming, "No RNG!" as we get a katana for our run with 8 dexterity on Harbinger. 1 knowledge, though, so if the batter hits us when I don't brace for some reason, or we get that specific curse, well, we're dead. But, or the world is doomed. I guess you can just go back to Gensokyo. But, second encounter, second mystery, strength, knowledge, which we don't have, Takushi-san, light. Well, at least the good thing about having low stats means that, the good thing about having low stats means that I don't need to worry about aiding it, because it's going to be too much of a problem to aid it. By 8, I mean E-I-G-H-T. But yeah. Anywho, order doesn't matter, so we'll just go from left to right, but, I didn't fill up the bottle, did I? No, I didn't. Whoops. But yeah, let's go. Bulletin first. So, we're gonna visit the forest twice. The forest where my lady is eating things in Shiokawa. Tap into the power for no knowledge. So, I don't know why I did that. Whoops. But hey, 1 knowledge. Watch me fail immediately. Oh my goodness. The pain. Knowledge checks. Don't give her knowledge checks. I think she's pretty knowledgeable, but for the memes, no, I mean, looking at the lore. Also, 3 luck, so yeah, but rolled a 12, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, so
The danger is that I could die at any moment from a lack of knowledge. But I mean that's fair. Listen, katana, all right, just katana. Because realistically, all right, being real theoretical probability, the chance of your knowledge hitting 0 from a curse is actually higher than your dexterity and perception, in my opinion. But it is still much more possible. However, avoiding curses, especially if you know events, does help you avoid curses, unless you run into there are a lot of automatic curse events, so hoping that doesn't happen. But rolling 12 shouldn't rolling 12 shouldn't happen. Nat 12s, nat 1s. So yeah, with this katana, we just prep strong, and whatever damage we take at the beginning of the turn is what we take. Unless I wanted to, well, actually, I should have brace kicked there, but again, that just goes to show dexterity. Or not dexterity. What am I saying? As we get frostbite and almost die to strength as well, but we have the nurse. Goes to show how good katana is. Maxed out level village, by the way, and I have not prepared at all. So that's just natural doom increasing. So monument funds, yeah. Let's hold off on that for now, though. If you can hear my voice, it's getting a bit raspy. Oh goodness, please bite. I mean, not that I don't think it can change in the middle of this, but let's find out. Between this and the next mystery is what I'm trying to say. Unless we're in scissors, then that's gonna hurt my dexterity. So maybe Kathak is the worst one for Yomu, but we'll find out. No dog shop, no dog shop. We actually have a bandage, so you know what? Let's actually, I think this is minor, right? Yeah. That way we don't even have to spend Doom in the school nurse. So, rancid ramen. Alright, cool. And I should just drink this water immediately. Rolled a 12. I think that I rolled a 12 there. But, also on that note, as I roll an 11 on luck, hey, doesn't matter if my luck is 3. It does matter if it's a 1, though, or 2, because stats being at 1 or 2 means you can die. But as it pertains to stat rolls, yeah, can I fit this? No, my strength's not high enough, so I guess we just take 3 reason damage, which is a bit much for Harbinger if I keep taking that over and over, but we gotta use the katana's strengths. All event skill checks have a negative modifier. Passing them grants extra experience. You know what? RNG is RNG. We're gonna increase strength, by the way. I should actually increase knowledge, actually. Actually. I think I'll save that for when I get the knowledge perk, because if I see the knowledge perk, I can double up on knowledge, which will make me feel a bit more comfortable. Well, RNG saying nah. So, nah, here you go, 0 knowledge. Meanwhile, we're just gonna do that. I could have gotten reason there, but I chose not to. And let's hope. So if Yuyuko were here, she would say, throw away the katana and the empty bottle. Throw away your weapons, Yomu, so we can get ending A and look at this ramen for this meat. But we're not going to do that, so away we go, as you can hear me clicking on the mouse in the back. Order doesn't matter, keep going. Where have I gone? I just selective hearing myself in terms of order doesn't matter. But moving on, I feel like RSTLNE? No. Check masked, so now we can stalk Yuyuko, who's not a human, so we don't even get bonus damage on her anyway. Clap 3 bows. So here you go. Clap, bow, 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 as a spirit, half spirit, should. And away we go. Don't have time for this. Do it later. In Haku, I forgot the mansion name. Anywho, moving on. We're gonna do this vigil. It'll be our interest to do so, and we just 2-shot this guy. So again, I mean, this is still reasonable, even if it was doing 3 reason. The reason why 2 turn encounters are very lucrative, for those who don't know, or need a reminder, is that after the first turn is when an enemy can proc its special attacks. So, being able to 2-turn means you don't need to worry about those at all. Of course, damage notwithstanding. So, if an enemy is doing 5 damage, then you might want to be like, brace, but that'll depend. Self-therapy, we don't have any spells, so dexterity, perception. Do I want to? Yeah, I think I do. So we're going to increase dexterity, get quick thinking for 2 events at least, and increase strength. So that's an overall 10, 12 time unit save on brace attacks. If it matters, we'll find out. Are we on Knight Errant? No, we're on Fatalist. Why do I... Quick Thinking, thankfully, which gets me mucho experience, or mucho benefit. Why did I say it like that? 2 reason 5 experience, pretty good. But this is our free out, so... I don't think that's thorough investigation, though. Yeah, it's not. So maybe I could have fought the old man for extra experience, but... If I'm going to only get to level 4 anyway, which is, again, for me more than comfortable enough, yeah. I don't doubt there's an enemy that we're at level 5 on your 4th or 5th mystery, the power level makes you at 100% exactly, so you don't have to worry on RNG, but no. Oops, not that. So, can I brace here? The question is if I got anything for that. 5 strength, 9 dexterity. Close! I would need a hidden attack though, which I'm not willing to risk in this counter specifically, because that's going to be that's going to be double damage that I don't want to brace on. So, yeah. Here you go, lucky earrings that you can bring back to your mistress. But, moving on, once more. Funds! Do I dare go into for curses? No, don't go in for curses, because if I get knowledge down... Actually, you know what? Both for content, but also for, to make every custom character, or, you know, in this case, an actual character, nicotine buff, but, so let's find out how good my RNG really is. Funds, panic. Funds, Insmasu, look. Funds, suicidal. Okay, so again, my RNG is not the absolute worst, but when it's bad, it gets bad. And when it's not bad, well, you know. Normally it's bad anyways. But when it's good, it's really, really good, is what I'm trying to say. Cigarettes. Smoke these cigarettes, Yomu. Into more cigarettes. I'm sure there's a doujinshi about this, but... yeah, let's keep moving on. So, let me actually take back this empty bottle. I can actually rest at least once. Probably even twice. And then before we move on. As I said before, I think, as I've said normally, resting twice on a non-Goizel run, usually pretty safe, but of course, use your own common sense or other rules in terms of, okay, I'm on my 3rd mystery, I have 50% Doom, I can spend Doom. I'm on my 1st mystery, but I have like 30% Doom. Probably don't want to rest right now. Things like that. Oh, that's right, we have 1 knowledge. I saw it was like research notes. Wait, this is a knowledge. I even said it earlier on this stream. It's a knowledge check. And this is knowledge too, I believe. But, look, my Insmasu look. The mermaids. By the way, that game's looking very good. So I know I did a leap of logic there, but hey. Hot bath. Really? Oh, okay. Hot bath. Hot bath. Hot bath. Hot bath. We'll increase strength and move on. But first, drink this bottle of water. So, I mean, it's not the worst thing. Maybe the water's really clean in Shiokawa, which is, I guess, a remote town? So, unfortunately, I didn't know we had ward, but I guess we're doing this now. So, let's take all the pain here. Double the investigations, or near double the investigations. Either way, it doesn't matter. Can I brace into anything? Can I brace into prep? Close. But, I don't think I have all perks, because I customized it, so it should default be on character perks. And I guess it would make... I mean, I understand why it makes sense lore-wise. So, yeah, I think hot bath... I mean, I can check at the character selection screen, but... hot bath is a Yomu perk. Or the person gave Yomu hot bath. So, yeah. If she had all of Aiko's perks, I'm just waiting for Fast Swimmer, but we'll see. I'll just take the recent hit. Don't be scared, Ray. Oh, I did not grab the package, but it's too late now. We've already visited them, so yeah. Slash you. What is this? Reason loss? Alright, cool. Yeah. Well, 1 knowledge on this. I know we have Katana, but thankfully we have, yeah, because she also has a Winging It, and I think she had the Eldritch Ghost one? I don't remember. But she had the Winging It, which is custom only. But, yeah, no, don't worry. Don't worry. You're in World of Horde. You're not in a Tuhu, so... Do I just want to eat 3 minus 3 all damage? Sure, why not, right? Double summer again, so it's a 3 minus 3 all, and ghost encounters are technically boss encounters. That's not true, but they're as hard as can be, so take the reason hit. We're probably just gonna run from our friend here, unless we die to reason loss. We're hoping that's not the case. Goodness, ward is so long without the hospital pass. As we get Yoichi and double our funds, but he'll be fine. Yep, bye. We could die to the lighthouse, though. Oh, we could definitely die to the lighthouse now. So, we're hoping. We're gonna hope. We're gonna hope a lot. Determination. So what do we have this lighthouse? I think we have the second encounter. Do we have the 6th floor? That's my question. We do, so I actually need to get every single one correct while absolutely thrashing Takushi-san. We don't even have we don't even have 8 strength, but we should still be able to survive. My problem is, I need to actually remember this. So, let's stop for a moment. I won't look at chat. Wasn't the Gigolo? I don't think it was a Gigolo. Don't remember at all. I think Salaryman was first. Aspiring model was definitely not first. Maybe it was the Pillar Vampire? I think it was the Pillar Vampire. Nope, I'm wrong. Well, now you can let me know in chat which one it was, because I'm pretty sure I'm dead now. But it was funny. I didn't remember that far back. So, oh, I don't remember that one. What the heck is wrong with me? Whoops. Well, I can look at it in edit. But on to our question mark last character. But first, let's look. Yeah, so me time and pushing yourself. And me time is the one that has hot bath. Pushing yourself, I think, has winging it. And the one that where if you're below 3 reason, everything succeeds, I think. Dexterity perception minus everything else. Nice. Great, succinct, concise. But on to Shrew, or Hisao, I'm sorry. 25, male, question mark? Master of Spores, a mysterious forest dweller, typically hidden away by society. The uncertainty of the fungus has driven them to investigate recent happenings, plus knowledge minus charisma. Who cares about charisma? So, one last run. Let me do this. Had to mute myself, and let's see. 5, ill-fated, nice way to end this. Do the last run of this stream. Into 5. Okay, well, Ath. Someone sneezing in the background. Ill-fated Ath, character specific, and let's wait on these before we get a weapon of some sort. Funny enough, I think this is actually pretty good. The speed could be better, but this is all par for the course. And the chance to hit could be a little better, but it's a weapon. So, dexterity, strength, knowledge, Takashi second, mystery, light, maybe. And thankfully, I mean, at least the creator had the foresight to make him a bit transparent. That way you can kind of see your stats, but it's still kind of... But, anywho. Moving on. Absorb is our Ath spell. There may be a B custom, but hey, if you liked any of these characters, get them yourself and try them. And yeah, let's grab our fund and move on. So let's see what we have first before we level up. There's a bit of a cutoff here. Again, that's just comes with experience or testing. Mermaids, botanist, Kana, bulletin, painting. So I do want a light source early, but there's also botanist and bulletin. Funny enough, you know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to try the ending A botanist, which means we need to take mermaids before botanist and grab the fire axe. This definitely means I need Kana, and I may even need more healing, but what a way to end a run, right? We should level up now, though. Didn't get any character-specific perks. What do you mean? And none of these matter either. Gosh dang it. You know what? We're gonna reroll. Okay, so what we can do, if History Club, I mean, I know maybe you can consider it a exploit, as I get nothing here as well. But if I get Book of Gore, then we can absolutely do Botanist ending A. The problem is what happens with the injuries afterward, but that's assuming we get it. Okay, so ancestral strength we're taking. we can actually sit here and roll for a bit. So I'm going to roll like 6 times-ish, unless I see something else like this. And we can use the History Club one more time. But we preferably want Book of Gore. If we don't, we'll try to naturally do thingy. So one more time. Nope. So yeah, let's just go. Let's just go, shall we? Unless there's something wrong with the perks in his file as well. That's why I'm not seeing any character perks. But until then. So yeah. So while we do save Doom... Oh, branded Investigation 1. And I'm planning to do Botanist Ending A. Well, I mean, that's the plan. Again, this is low stakes. I would like to survive, but just know, hey, if there's any time to do Botanist Ending A, here's the run I'm doing it in. Also, I didn't cast Ancestral Strength yet. I should have probably cast... I know we're on Ath, but... Hey. Oh, we're ill-fated too. That's right. Oh, goodness. This is gonna hurt a lot. As I shift around my chair. Yeah, let's see. So Kana is the only saving grace in this run so far, but I could visit the seaside twice. I dare to? No, not with this amount of doom. Branded procking as if it's like on a 50% chance, but oh boy, let's see here. Yeah, Mushroom with a fire axe. I was so flabbergasted I haven't looked at chat for a moment, but we'll do our best. We absolutely need Kana, because we need Kana. Well, a fire axe and maybe a do-it-yourself flamethrower, which, you know, should be effective against... But, well, if he's the one, she or they are the ones equipping the flamethrower, is it really harmful to the mushroom itself? If we even make that far. I don't know if we'll make it that far, but the plan is to do Mermaids and Botanist ASAP, so... And if nothing else, we'll get Ending A if we have to rest until our doom is high or not. That said, okay, Dog Shop. Okay, take Mermaids now. And, yeah, our strength isn't as high as it is, but do-it-yourself flamethrower is a pretty good weapon. So, yeah. Please roll well. Oh, that's right, we're on ill-fated. I say roll well on ill-fated. It's the fun that never ends to my mind. Is there any way I can find some peace in myself? Alright, so we're just gonna do this because it's doing one reason, thanks to Kana. And then we do this. So that'll help, but we need more reason right now. Well, we're gonna fight the Mad Janitor. No, wait, no, we're not. Well, we are, but we're gonna use Thread of Fate. So technically, the Mad Janitor is gonna be connected to us and then to the Mermaid with a red string of fate around his pinky, if he even has a pinky. Mermaids. Yeah, we'll chat. I should prepare to grab something, but if it's an energy drink, I will have wasted my prepare. That said... Oh boy. But we're friends! We're both plants! I'm gonna run. No, I can't run. That's right, we're on... No, we're not on Kadak. This is just an enemy I can't run from. Alright, cool. I mean, 3 stamina isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's a lot of stamina. So, we have a lump of flesh, but again, it's not great. Actually, I may have been able to brace, but... Alright, so maybe something's wrong with the, maybe something's wrong, but Branch's strength, I think, too, so... I didn't mean to... The funniest thing happened here. I know we're gonna grab the fire axe, so we'll be fine. So, if you accidentally hit an item, the item appears behind this screen. And so I happened to probably click the exact place to either throw the branch away or sell it. We're gonna find out, because I'm gonna take quick thinking instead of healing. We'll check our storage, and yeah, I probably just threw it away, because I didn't even get funds. Actually, it sells for 0 funds, so that doesn't matter. But, anywho... a forced check. Nice. We want your fire axe, sir, and we're gonna get it whether you like it or not. 5 doom for a boss fight and a fire axe? Don't mind if I do. But it's this next mystery that's gonna be a problem as we get the 6th floor. Well, I think Tsuta-chan was our 2nd? Oh, maybe it was our 3rd. I feel like I fought 4 encounters, including the Mad Janitor, but... Considering it, so again, so if nothing else, if this goes absolutely terribly, just know that this is the reason why most people, or at least me, I don't choose to do Botanist ending A, so we're going to rest as much as possible. In fact, I'm going to over-rest. To be topped off as much as possible. And then we're going to enter this forest and see what happens. Thankfully, we have that to protect us, but let's see. Note we also have Kana as well, so... and yeah, I'm absolutely hurting my own doom by doing that, but... Since Shiro-san... Oh, we needed to do the... Oh, I think we needed to do the side quest. Never mind, I'm not doing ending A. Gosh dang it. Still, though, 76% doom on my third mystery. I'm just gonna go full... Oh, wait, we're on Ill-Fated. I should have known that was gonna happen. If nothing else, we'll try to protect Shiro-san, if we even can. But prep strong? Into prep strong. Let's find out what happens. Let's find out what happens. Oh my goodness, more force checks. Oh, please. Moriko? Oh, this is bad as well. I think this is 3 stamina and hasty aid. Yeah, because you reveal yourself and they're like, oh, we gotta, oops, sorry. Or you run and you just take a free injury. I would rather take hasty, no, I'd rather take the injury. Broken nose, less effective rest. Boo-hoo! I'm planning to rest at 91% doom on my third mystery. Get a grip, level up, heal, and we'll at least try to protect Shiro-san on our way out, as much as it matters, as Branded continues to proc out of curiosity. Oh my goodness, that's apparently a 25% chance to happen, but to me it's not. So chop our way out, and we've saved them. Okay, so what that does allow you to do if you grab the... Okay, I should remember that. I did learn something. Hey, you have a fire axe, it's a free out. So... And you know, yes, you've let Shiro-san on the loose, because obviously if you're watched up to this point, Shiro-san is not himself when he's hungry, or when the plant inside him is hungry, but... Bulletin painting, hey, let's paint some... Be in a painting, or be open to, who is it, Ath? Well, actually, Ath develops the world, so the painting gets enveloped, or eaten by the world as well, but get nothing, get dizzy. So hey, Kana, at least we have each other. Kana's arms, his, her, or their arms is going to be the only solace we take, along with Amy, as we probably die before we even reach the end of this. Out of my way, brethren! I'm here to... Wow, I don't even get to... Full RNG! Wow. 75 into 75. But, yeah, here we die. Or at least Doom hits 100. Hey, this bath is inviting. No time for it. Let's try to survive. Out of curiosity. High score. I'm gonna shine a flashlight in your eyes, Ath. You can't stop me. I've gone full crazy at this point. But, search the room for an empty bottle. You know, someone drank their woes away before Ath reaches us. Pelpin Metron, you know what? Just eat this and then eat the desperate action. Right? No, I can't even desperate action, so... Fire axe, no, this is... Oh, that's not a kill. Alright. Into here. And, yeah, yep, Ath is here, but we're gonna fight another day. Listen, we're gonna keep repeating Shiokawa, but... brought me down, even though it granted me doom at the end, but... Anyway, at the end of this all, if I do anything tomorrow, I will. I probably put at least a Nuzlocke challenge video. If you have any suggestions, the comment sections are always open to suggestions for challenges that you want to see me do. Not just in World of Horror, or any games, or anything really. Otherwise, if you want to support me, I would like it. It would help me long-term to support me, and also to watch videos at this point, because I don't have enough watch time. But, I won't take up more of your time. It's the weekend. Go celebrate your weekend. If you're watching someone else play something else, go watch that. I know that a certain remake is coming out soon. I won't be playing it, but hey, otherwise, yeah. Again, one more time, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time when I see you, and I hope everyone's well. Bye. Because I'm doing a thing. Okay. Oh, stream stop.